I'm not doing this because I want to take long showers with you assholes.
Ain't you them kids that have been quacking off in my tool shed?
By a bunch of fargan ice holes like yourselves.
Yeah, well, listen, you ought to ditch the digs in the car with now and get in with us, but that's all right. We'll worry about that later.
Oh, my God. There's 100 morons in my basement.
It's you, Larry.
Lollygaggers. Diamond dogs have struck again.
Real prick.
No, they could be a lot worse.
Why did you kiss my ear? Why are you holding my hand? Where's your other hand? Between two pillows. Those aren't pillows.
4 of us wolves running around the desert together in Las Vegas, looking for strippers and cocaine.
1, 2, 3, Benchwarmers!
Live from Scott's parents' basement, this is the Basement Benchwarmers podcast.
Welcome back to the Basement Benchwarmers podcast for another week. Glad to have you. Sitting here with Ed, Mr. Tim Polino back with us, and Mr. Willie here tonight. So let's get right to, like we start off every week. How was your week, Ed?
Oh, man, I've been busy. A lot of work, you know. I've been What's that?
Finally,
yeah. Yeah, I was driving up Milwaukee the other day. You know, we got like 4 or 5 jobs up there, and pull up to a stoplight. And you know how they got the stop signs folded back? You know, there was a sticker on the back, and it said, Jesus loves you. Now, I'm not a religious man, but I thought, wow, I didn't know Jesus was gay. Anyway, I'm almost 50, so I'm keeping my options open. But as a painter, I make it a rule not to date carpenters.
Tim.
Yeah. How do I follow that up? It was my birthday week last week, so got a new car. Went to Milwaukee, spent a lot of money on albums. Went to Solly's.
Nice. Never been there. Is it good?
Oh, it's awesome.
Is it?
It's awesome.
Never been there, no?
Yeah. So, yeah.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Tried to kill my liver at 4 straight days, so it didn't work. It's still functioning-ish. So, yeah.
When you get to 13, 14 days, come talk to me.
Yeah, you did have that run.
Yeah.
I had that run during Christmas.
Yeah.
Willie.
I had a 4-day run. I had a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. No, I guess Monday now too. I'm having a drink, so a 5-day run. I won't catch you, I don't think.
Yeah, you never know.
Oh, yeah, because 13's way out of Willie's reach.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I may have gotten there before, but don't realize it. But, you know.
Isn't that July for you? Like, you know, because you got Rotary and then like softball. Right.
And, every night. I mean, probably back, like 20 years ago, I had that one summer where I played like softball almost every night of the week.
When you were 53?
I think it was 45, something like that, maybe. I don't know.
He played for the Tannery.
So, but yeah, I went out, had some cocktails with Tim the one night, and
sorry to make it out. I got stuck here. I was going to too. My plan was to come out. I was gonna meet you. Did you go to Angry Bob's?
We went
tried.
By, it was closed.
Yeah.
Oh, Bob must have been angry.
Yeah.
Where'd you guys go instead of that?
Lucci's.
Oh.
Yeah. Ran into
Angry Lucci.
Reed
Blake.
Oh, Reed.
Yeah.
Oh, friend of the show.
Yeah.
Rob.
Yeah.
Mike.
Resky.
Yeah, they were somewhere that night. Where were they?
X-Golf.
Yeah. Mansky got engaged.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Good
was he
for
with
him.
him?
Yeah, he was with them. Yeah.
He was engaged, I saw.
Nice.
And then
Good for him.
who else was with them? Yeah, it was the 4 of them.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Mike tried it,
Yeah. Huh? I actually have a story from last week. You're getting old when you are bowling and you pop a calf muscle.
Ooh.
That was cool.
No, it's not.
End of my first game, and I heard a pop, and I thought it was my Achilles at first.
Oh shit!
I was like, nah, it ain't the Achilles.
Yeah.
So pop my calf muscle, and I am leaving for Reno Friday to go bowl, and the next week I bowl again. So we'll see how it goes. It's a little sore. It feels like a Charlie horse now, so I don't know.
Take a gummy.
Yeah.
I brought
not a full one though.
Hey,
Shut up, Willie.
Yeah, exactly.
Those are gummies. That's like
A horse tranquilizer
That was-
too.
I think it was heroin gummies.
Yeah, I know. Like
Ooh.
Keith Moon was like, these things are strong. Jeez.
Wow.
Oh, you know what else happened to us? Me, Scott, and Jace went to the Bucks game. You remember that?
Oh
on
yeah, you went to
Thursday.
the Bucks game last Thursday.
So we
Yeah,
went on
yeah.
Thursday, and at halftime they had the dancing old ladies out there. So there were a couple sexy old ladies. So Scott's over there going, he's like, hey, making eye contact because we were right up close. We were right by the thing, and he's like, call me with the old call me with the old I don't know what you call that, the rotary phone.
What was that? What they used to always say when they used to call and they used to say connect? There was that saying they used to always say when they connect you to different things.
Hold, please. No.
No, that was a
Lily Tomlin.
It's
would
like,
do
yeah,
that.
Lily Tomlin.
Yeah, from
it was something in the old days though, like Junction something or whatever. I don't know.
Cedar
I don't know,
9.
whatever.
Yeah, it depended what your number was. So if it
Yeah.
was like 6'5", it was like Klondike, or it didn't matter if it was 5'5", it was something
Your
else.
number was 3.
Yeah, like Willie's phone number.
It
What number? What was your
it
number?
4. Adam, Eve, Jesus, and then Willie. He was 4.
Yeah, so you haven't got any calls yet, have you?
No.
They don't even have flip phones yet.
Yeah, no. So tonight's show, the usual, good, bad, and the ugly. We'll talk a little bit about the NCAA. Well, probably a little bit more about the NCAA tournament that's going on. Sweet 16 has been set. The World Baseball Classic, which is going on this week. United States is in the championship game, waiting right now at the time of the show to find out who's going to be playing them, Mexico or Japan. And also, NFL free agency, a little more happened. And then whatever else we want to talk about as the night goes on. Let's start out with the good, bad, and the ugly. And we'll go with Willie. You start us off, and you pick what you want to start, good, bad, ugly. What do you want to start with?
I always start with the worst and end with the best.
So ugly, huh?
Ugly. So, I mean, everybody watched the NCAA. You watched it. So, did you see Arkansas beat? They beat Kansas,
Yes,
correct?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kansas. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Because he text Kevin and let him, make sure that Kaylee hit his shoelaces and his belts.
Yeah.
His Velcro.
What's that sound?
Oh my God, is Kevin all right?
So if you watch the whole thing, you had to see Eric Musselman take his shirt off.
Oh, afterwards, that's right.
Right.
So I would have rather seen Ed take his shirt off, I think.
Really? Is that bad?
No.
No, he's actually in good shape.
Yeah.
But still, I would rather see you.
Yeah. It's either, the ladies are probably contemplating right now.
No.
No. Yeah, maybe it's just.
So yeah, that was my ugly.
It's just
So
kind of creepy. Don't make eye contact with the rest of the night. He wants to see your shirtless. You look over, you be like,
he does kind of just put that out there every week, like, yeah, remember when Ed was shirtless? Look, Ed shirtless, huh?
Ed shirtless? Tim,
again, maybe
Tim, ugly.
My ugly dates back to March 11th with the Miami Heat losing to the Orlando Magic in overtime, 126-114. Jimmy Butler, who scored 38 points in 39 minutes, was so upset about the loss that he blasted Nickelback for the next hour and a half post game.
That was my good.
I love it. Yeah,
it was my good.
Nice. Yeah. So Butler was so upset that he blasted Nickelback in the Heat locker room post game for an hour and a half. His teammates and Heat staffers quietly showered and got dressed.
What song? What same song or just a bunch of Nickelback?
Just a bunch of just straight like
That is
Nickelback.
awesome.
Yeah,
I love it.
I love Jimmy Buckets just for that reason.
See, he thought that was ugly. I thought that was
No,
awesome.
ugly in a good way. Like
Yeah.
It's like
Right.
ugly. I like it.
Oh,
I
my
get
God.
what you're saying, yeah.
Oh my God, I got so many uglies. Some on
We know.
in sports, some not. I'm gonna go. Did you see Whoopi Goldberg had to apologize again for being racist?
I disagree. It was terrible. It's so stupid what you apologize for.
Right. Of all the things. So I'm going to say the exact same thing because it really doesn't matter. I don't have to apologize for shit. She said they got gypped, which we've said thousands of times since we were kids
The word gypped is racist.
because it's gypsies. That's where it comes from because gypsies stole.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I never thought about it.
But she apologized. She actually apologized for saying that.
Who complained to her? That's what I want to know.
Some gypsy, obviously, some carny somewhere.
Some carny. That's
Well,
awesome.
someone that probably stole the TV to watch it.
Right? Probably. Right?
Obviously.
Right.
There was the gypsies on that TLC show, you know,
You know
they,
what's-
they get married.
And
Right.
now it's funny, like some of our younger listeners, like say if Jace has friends that listen, I don't know why they would to the show, but they're going to look up what the hell a gypsy even is. 'Cause they don't even know. Now, I remember when I was younger, and I don't know, did you guys all have like racist grandparents that said shit that there's no way, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So my grandma, she didn't care about like black people or, that she hated gypsies. She brought that shit up all the time about gypsies. So that's how I knew about gypsies.
Was there a song back in this?
Gypsies, Tramps, and Thieves.
Thieves.
That's a good
Yeah.
song.
Yeah.
Who sang that?
Cher.
Cher, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Cher, yeah.
So,
Yeah,
so what happened that she doesn't like gypsies? There's gotta
I
be
would like to. It had to be something from the old country. I'm
Maybe
guessing
that's where Ed came from, a gypsy.
Maybe that's why she's pissed.
Daddy would have killed.
Fuck her back.
Daddy would have killed him if he knew what he'd done. Gypsies, tramps, and thieves.
I'm gonna go with my ugly. I got two, but we can always go back. I got a couple. It's a lot. I'm gonna go with Matt Painter. Matt Painter and his poor decision to call timeout with 16 seconds left under the basket, where you thought you were gonna need here's the thing. You call a timeout as an NCAA coach with your last timeout, your play you draw better work.
Absolutely.
It did not work. No. And the problem is, I think he should have had the kid inbound into the backcourt and then call his timeout when he drills back to the front court.
Right.
Get the ball at half court where you want a plays easier to set up from.
Well, it's just easier to set up as well.
Now the kid in the corner shooting the ball wasn't smart, but remember, this is an 18, 19-year-old kid.
Right.
You can't blame the kid.
Right.
It was a bad play.
Right.
But Matt Painter has, people I heard today, they're on the radio talking about this today about Matt Painter. Well, what don't what do you kid? Don't wish. What's the saying? Ask for.
Careful what you wish for.
Careful what you wish for. What? Losing in the tournament every year to a crappier team than you?
Right.
That's what could be worse?
Right.
What's worse? You were one of the top 4 teams in the country when this happened.
How is it every year? Like somebody like say Purdue and Wisconsin does it as well. It fails like in the tournament, and Michigan State upsets everybody all the way to the Sweet 16
Better
every
coaching.
year.
Yeah. And
Well,
Tom
yeah,
Izzo
I mean,
is just in every
good
play.
call.
Too. He's nuts. Tom Izzo's like got a screw loose.
Yeah.
He's crazy. But good for him. He wins.
From the UP.
He wins.
Right.
He wins. So, but I just think Matt Painter, I don't have nothing against Matt Painter, but I think it was a terrible decision. When he called timeout, I'm like, what happens if the ball you can't get the ball in now? Because that spot they were in wasn't like it was like off to the side, so it was not even under the basket. So it was a hard spot to inbound from in the first place.
Exactly.
Right.
And you got to have at least 20 inbound plays. You can call one of them,
right,
where one guy breaks to the back for safety,
right,
and then get it there,
right,
half court, timeout.
Absolutely.
But I
like it.
I disagree with it. So I guess. And my other ugly real quick. Oh no, let's go. This might be someone's bad. So go ahead. Bad, Willie.
My bad is Merrimack College.
Ugh.
So
come on.
No, it's bad for them. I mean, here they are. They want to go from Division II to Division I. They should have actually been playing Purdue instead of Fairleigh Dickinson.
Yeah, because they forfeited. Because
they weren't allowed.
They weren't allowed to because
allowed
that
because
4
they-
year because you have to set you have
Which is
to
dumb.
4 years.
They agreed to the rule. If they don't like it, had the rule changed.
But that's one thing the coach is on there. He goes, the thing is, I've asked and I've ever been told why we have to wait 4 years, and
I could see dropping down waiting.
yes.
Yeah.
Moving up, you're just asking to play better teams. I'm just asking to move
And
up,
maybe
you know?
Right.
even a year off,
And
just so you didn't stack up some team or
what part of
something,
it was back in the day when this rule was made is it was a financial. They wanted to make sure this team could afford to be in Division One.
Yeah.
So, but I think this is so far
They can
gone
afford
because
paying
right now,
players probably. And
these guys could, you think about a player, you're going, oh yeah, I'll go sign up at Merrimack. Okay, you're never going to be in postseason.
Yeah.
If you signed up as a freshman when they started to do this,
do you think those guys really thought they were going to be in the NCAA tournament their first year? Probably not.
Maybe
there's always
I
a
know.
chance. Obviously, I mean,
Right. There's
when
a
your
chance.
tournament, when your conference tournament, you're in.
But you're coming from way down. I mean,
Not
you're
always.
playing like
Some of those division-
Parkside.
Yeah, but it's Division II, and there's different levels. So
Oh, I know they're good. Some of those teams are a lot better than people think.
Oh yeah,
because they're senior laden and they
Yeah.
They stick around there for a while. But not it's not Merrimack's bad. It's their situation was a bad
Yeah.
situation for them. You know, who knows what would have happened if Purdue would have played, you know, maybe a little bit taller team instead of the smallest team in the tournament.
They would have lost.
That's another thing. Matt Painter did wrong too. He stayed big, and he should have went small against them. They stayed big the whole game, and I think Ivy is the big guy's name. Ivy? No, Edie. Ivy was the kid from last year. Edie, he's a good player. He's not bad. His feet are decent and all that, but he just didn't fit. They were smart what they did against them. They say, you know what? Let's just run. What do we have to lose? What do we have to lose?
Right.
Nothing.
Run him out the gym.
If we run, we don't have to worry about him in the post.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
He stays out of the post. I mean, that's the thing, and that's the problem.
Again,
Also,
I'll coach it again.
Purdue should have been dumping the ball on them every single time.
Yep.
Should have been he should have had 30 shots that game.
Right.
No question.
What kind of foul?
Yeah, if you're going to keep them
was
out on the court like that against a small team, you've got to use them every play.
Or at least 30 to 50 touches inside where he can, catches, gets back out.
Well, here's the thing. They Purdue did let them dictate the game against them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah.
And Painter, I mean, he's just I'm with Scott. Put him on the benchwarmer hot seat.
I think so, yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Benchwarmers hot seat.
All right. Got that taken care of.
Yeah, he just, I mean, what are they a team that's lost to?
So I don't know if it's going to be somebody's bad here, but is anybody going to use Purdue as a bad?
No.
So they've lost to a 13, a 15, and a 16 seed now, 3 consecutive years.
Yeah. Gene Kitty's toupees got to be spinning. Benchwarmers hot
Twice he gets he didn't have a toupee.
No.
Go ahead, Tim. You're bad.
My bad is the continuing saga of Aaron Rodgers.
That's still going?
Yeah. So, and the latest intel is that the Jets are kind of getting a little antsy. So they're calling around to other teams, mainly the Rams.
Matt Stafford. I was going to
Matt
say
Stafford.
that. I was going to say that tonight.
Yeah.
And I even know about that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, here's what happened. And me and Ed disagreed on this the other day. I think the Jets are in control now. When Aaron Rodgers goes on a radio show and says, I'm going to the Jets.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He can go back to Green Bay.
Yeah.
But
Awkward.
guess what? It's going to be
Oh
my God.
Yeah.
It's like daddy moving after sleeping on his mommy, moving back into the house, and the kid's like, what's he doing back?
Yeah.
Like George Costanza when he told off the boss and he came back that Monday.
I'm just saying. I mean,
Right. It did, what happened?
And like I said, I obviously we all believe Aaron Rodgers is probably better than Stafford, but for a team like the Jets, they may only need a Stafford.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
This is getting interesting
And
now.
It's
great.
I saw a thing today about that. They said a lot of the GMs in the league they polled that aren't involved, they have calling the Jets.
Right.
They've all said this is the problem right now. They're only offering second round picks and stuff with maybe escalators. They're not giving you number one picks anymore. It's over.
Right.
Number one pick is gone.
Right.
That's what they said.
Right.
So they said teams have said maybe
I don't even think there was one on the table though before that.
There probably was at
maybe
one point.
This year's.
Yeah.
This year's.
Well, that's a third. What's there? This 13 or
But
something?
now
13.
the Jets are probably going, and you know what to think about an escalator, which means if he plays well, like it goes from next year they get a third round, but if they make the playoffs, they get a second.
Right.
And if they make the Super Bowl, they get a first.
Right. Who's
so escalators are saying, which is good. I mean,
Right.
that's good for the Packers because they should be decent, although it's tough division.
Here's
but-
the problem though. The Packers really have. I mean, they're not really going to lose anything. I mean, it's just going to be a mess. They still going to have Aaron Rodgers, and it is already. So that's just going to be the Jets now. So if they have to bring in another quarterback, and they don't go to the playoffs again every New York.
Yeah, but they're young.
Why didn't we have Aaron Rodgers? This is why we should have had Aaron. And it's going to be that.
They're young enough.
Doesn't matter. The news is brutal out there.
Yeah, that's
But
I don't know.
They have to win
what
if
the
they go
media
different.
might do with this in New York. Say it's New York. You know what? F him.
Oh, they could.
Hey, dude, we don't need that. Screw that dude. It is what it is. Let them
Right.
keep that guy. He couldn't handle New York
If-
anyway.
if-
I'm telling you right now.
No, probably not.
Oh, he's had a handle the national media though.
It's Adam Schefter calling Tim.
Oh, what do you got? What do you got, Chef? Oh, he got in.
No, but I see what you're saying. I get it, but I think the Jets are in a position where they're.
Oh
pretty
yeah,
much,
they're still in a good position.
They're well. I don't know if it's even a good. I don't know. So do you guys know Aaron Rodgers is the
Just
best
ask
Packer
him.
player in history? Just ask him.
Well, we had him on the show last
Yeah,
week.
he was on here last week.
Yeah, did Ryan's ever get?
No,
catch up?
Ryan never saw it.
Oh, he didn't
I
see
told
it?
about it. He said, "I'm not listening to that crap." That's what he told me.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
No, but I agree. The saga is it's not really it's kind of been quiet though. It's weird.
Yeah,
I think at this point, the thing that hurt the Packers though, I think that bothers me about like I talked last week. If he does get traded, why not get this done 2 weeks ago? And they could have gone sign free agents. And
Right.
what the argument I got from somebody was they were going to sign free agents.
Sure,
Well,
they do.
How would you know? Yeah, how would you know they weren't going to? I'm not saying high price guys. Well, maybe they
Right.
could have made trade for a
Well,
guy or did something with them. Maybe they got extra picks. Said, okay, we're going to trade maybe we'll trade 2 picks and dump this guy and
And
go get
move
an
up.
Austin Eckler. I don't
Yeah,
know.
right.
I'm just saying.
Right.
I'm not because maybe we'll cut Aaron Jones, go get Austin Eckler, pay less.
Right.
I don't- I'm not-
DeAndre Hopkins.
and would they have done that?
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
Who knows? But maybe they kept Tanyan then.
Well, the
Right.
thing is, if they
I don't know.
they
Right.
keep Rodgers, I think they actually have more money to spend. I think it's like $6 million more.
If they keep him,
If they keep him, when they trade him, I think it costs them six. I don't know how the fucking
It depends
cap
on like
works.
when the trade
Yeah,
is
it's
actually
really weird.
And I think that's why they
Right.
got to wait till June 1st. But the thing is, too, I think there's ways for teams to say,
well,
we'll pick up the money on our end. So that might be a sticking point. The Jets might be saying,
Yeah, it
you know,
could
we'll
be.
take him,
right,
but you know what? You're taking half his contract this year as your cap hit. We're not.
Right.
It's
'Cause
about,
we don't want to do that.
right,
We're
and that's
Then you got to throw in more picks or a higher
at
pick.
this
Then.
point, this is the way I kind of look at it. At this point, they're almost doing the Packers a favor.
Yeah.
Think about it. They
Yeah.
kind of are.
Yeah.
It's I don't know if that makes sense to you guys.
absolutely
Because they want Love to play, want Love to get a season under the belt, see what he can do as a starter
Right.
before they, because this is last year before they got to figure
Yeah,
out what
they
they're
have
gonna do
to
with him.
right.
shit or
So
get off the pot.
That's what I mean. So and Benny made the greatest point. Benny, friend of the show, was here the other night. We were doing a baseball draft, and he made a greatest point. What the problem with this whole thing was, we wouldn't be in this situation if they would never have drafted Jordan Love. And it's true. It's true because Aaron
Well-
Rodgers was never never been. He changed then, and then people can say he's not. It's the Packers team fault and all that. Blah blah. He became different after that.
Yeah, but you got 2 MVP
Yeah.
seasons out of him after that.
Yeah,
draft.
yeah.
You know
But
what I
still,
mean?
I think
That's
he's
almost genius now when you
Right.
think of it. When you put it that way.
I still think he would have been. I don't think he was. He was fine before that. It wasn't like he was bad. He still only went. He still went playoff games after he left. After he got him.
That's
I
true.
mean, let's be honest.
Right.
But they got to the playoffs. That's
Right.
that's better than my team does. So
Hey.
and Willie's team. But
Hey. Best regular season quarterback in history, and in like the 218th best playoff quarterback.
Well,
And
and you
I-
got Mike McCarthy as a coach.
and I don't know. Both teams are kind of a situation now. They're kind of stuck a little bit. But like I said,
Yeah, it's
the
a
Jets.
mess.
Well, what
The
happens?
first thing I thought of it today. Matt
Right.
Stafford is they want to trade him.
That's a good one. I
And
like
then when
that.
you said it, I'm like, I was thinking that today. I was thought that today, and I was like, I don't want to say it out loud because it sounds.
They inquired about him, so I mean, it's out there.
And they want to get rid of him.
Yeah.
And so Rodgers has been in as many Super Bowls as Rex Grossman.
No,
Yeah.
NFC Championship.
NFC
Yeah,
championships.
he's been to one more Super Bowl.
Okay.
Trent Dilfer has won as many
Oh
Super
no, you're
Bowls.
right. He's been doing many
Same Super
I'm sorry,
Bowls.
as many Super Bowls. You are
Yeah.
right. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
NFC
Yeah.
championships.
Well-
What is Rodgers at now? 4 or 5?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's got to be.
Trent Dilfer has as many Super Bowl wins as Aaron Rodgers.
Brad Johnson.
Brad Johnson.
There's a lot of quarterbacks that only have one. I
Doug
mean,
Williams.
Yeah.
how many have
Aaron
actually have
Rodgers.
2?
2.
Not many
Wow.
in the last. I'm saying in the last.
Mahomes.
Since
Mahomes,
2000.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
That's about it. I think that's the only 2
Pouty Manning.
Peyton Manning. Yeah.
since
Peyton.
2000.
Both
You
the
think?
Manning brothers.
He's won 3 since 2000. No,
Yeah.
been in 3, won 2.
The Manning brothers
Yeah.
both have.
Eli's won 2.
Right.
That would be it. 'Cause I don't think
that's a lot that we've covered like
4.
10 years now. 10 years.
Well, you got 14 years
Well,
with Brady.
You can't. Yeah, Brady. Brady. Yeah, Brady. That's a lot of those.
I think it was. I saw this since Rodgers started. Which was that? Well, 07, 08, whatever it was. I don't even know.
4, right?
But
Yeah.
since he started, I think
Oh, then it'd be 8 if he started.
Yeah,
4
what-
years later.
Tom Brady's the only quarterback that won multiple Super Bowls. Now Mahomes did this year.
I think Eli.
No,
did.
Eli's
no,
won 2.
Eli's before that.
No.
No.
Eli won 2.
Well, that's what the
No,
trivia thing
Eli
said.
won. I believe. Right?
Yeah,
Eli won 2.
he
since-
won-
and
Yeah,
Peyton
but he
Manning
won
did
in
too.
before 08.
Peyton Manning won
They
in
beat
2006.
the Patriots twice, right?
Manning won in 2006
Yeah.
against the Bears, and they won again with the Denver Broncos later. For
Where's
sure.
Where's Jace with his computer?
Yeah. So yeah. Maybe
Either
NFC
way.
quarterbacks.
No, it was quarterbacks.
Oh, no,
I
Eli
think.
Manning would be NFC.
Yeah, so it didn't matter. But whatever. I
He
mean,
must
it's
have been rating Pat
not many
Brady or
guys win.
something, I
That's
don't
why Eli should be in the Hall of Fame.
I don't know. He
There's
did-
only a few of them.
He did beat Tom Brady twice,
Right.
and
Yeah.
he shut down an undefeated season. He's getting
Yeah.
all the Miami voters for sure.
Right.
So
For
yeah,
sure.
yeah. So yeah,
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
It's going to happen eventually. Something's going to happen.
Yeah.
Something's
I-
got to give.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Jets said, we're done. You know what I mean? The call will be like, this is our best offer. A 2, maybe Corey Davis, a receiver, and next year.
I think they could get what's his name out of him, Elijah Moore.
Do you?
I do.
Yeah.
I don't think Garrett Wilson would be available because he's only.
But
here.
Elijah Moore.
Elijah Moore would be something I would probably fight for. I do like the Bears. If I couldn't get an extra pick, then I want Elijah Moore.
Right. I want a good
player.
And
the Bears are smart with DJ Moore because he's worth that. He's worth another pick.
Oh yeah.
So I think Elijah Moore's worth that too.
Oh yeah.
I like Elijah Moore.
Yeah,
so here's another thing in this whole
and
situation.
Small little
the Packers don't have the ownership like the ego with the ownership because
Jeffrey Lurie.
Like I'm saying, the Jets owners. The
you don't think Woody
Johnson
Johnson's like calling his GM? Like, how come we don't have Aaron Rodgers yet?
Yeah, that's what it's possible too.
Right.
So we don't know what's going on behind the scenes because those guys, the Jerry Jones, who's that idiot that was out in the Raiders for all those years?
Al Davis. Idiot. Come on.
He's drafting morons out.
He was good in the day though.
But they drafted some crap because that's what he wanted. And who knows if we don't have that?
Just win, baby.
The Packers got to go to the board. It's like, well, we don't have enough money for the Sled Hill and Aaron Rodgers, so I don't know.
Hunter only needs a facelift.
Right. Well, like David Tepper, he was behind like the Panthers getting that number 1 pick. So that was more.
So maybe that's part. Who knows? Right. We don't know what's going on. I mean, it's
maybe
it's just a mess.
The stakeholders need to have another meeting and vote.
Doesn't Bradley own stock?
I don't know. Do you own stock, Tim?
No.
Yeah. I got 3 shares, so I'm a pretty major holder. Let me call Mark Murphy today. Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
Where were we?
You're bad.
Bad. I don't know if you guys saw this. You see this thing, the Bail Project? So this is a celebrity-backed organization that boasts supporters like Danny Glover, John Legend, Richard Branson. So what they do is they collect money and they post bonds for criminals to get them back out of jail. Kind of like, Kamala Harris did with the Antifa people, a couple years ago when Kenosha had those peaceful protests, we remember. But so they posted a $3,000 bond for a burglary suspect. 6 days later, he shot a guy 11 times. Just some innocent bystander he was robbing, murdered him. So now they're going to break up this.
I bet that wasn't in John Legend's or Dan Glover's
yeah,
neighborhood.
Exactly right.
Or Richard Branson's island.
Right.
And it was,
he knows an island, right?
Yeah, he does.
You don't think it was on his island? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so they got to shut down their operation now of paying to get violent criminals back out to commit more crimes, essentially.
Well, I guess that's out for dartball for state. Can we use that next weekend?
Hell yeah. I was counting on it.
Are you going up there with them?
No.
You guys Friday you go?
Yeah, Friday. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, it's your bad.
That was my bad. Yeah.
My bad is Jose Altuve.
Oh yeah,
his thumb the other night in the World Baseball Classic, and I'm not one of those guys that think should get rid of it. It's just unfortunate that sucks that it happened, and it could happen in spring training too. It doesn't matter. It could happen. So it's an unfortunate incident.
Yeah, I do have a question about that.
Yes.
Do you think he's gonna once he's healed? Do you think he's gonna get targeted later in the season?
Like,
I mean, if you're a pitcher and you know that he's already broken his thumb once,
throw it back.
Yeah.
Running it on the fist.
You don't think there still isn't any residue from?
He wasn't. Once a cheater, always a cheater.
Exactly.
I guess that's what they tell you.
Yeah.
Are we talking about fantasy again?
PD bricks.
Cheaty bricks. PD, we're just messing with you now.
No.
So
go ahead. Good.
So you got you're talking about that. So Diaz, as everybody knows, he's out.
Oh yeah. I forgot about who Diaz.
That was the big one.
That was
there.
worse because he was dancing.
Yes.
Was he dancing?
Oh, jumping up and down, celebrating.
Ooh.
Oh, he was doing the salsa or whatever.
Because they got to the quarterfinals.
Yep.
Really?
They're out.
They beat the DR, which was a big deal.
They got out of the pool play.
Oh.
And got to the quarterfinals. Yeah.
And then Nolan Arenado got hit in the hand against Cuba. And then Yohan Moncada of the White Sox, he's playing for Cuba. He had a collision in the outfield, bruised ribs.
You got to remember, too, some of these pitchers these guys are facing aren't top notch. I mean, they're decent, but they're not major league quality. Where those guys, I mean, you think about the major leagues, how many walks they get. They're still not hitting their spots.
Right.
So some 19-year-old kid from Cuba.
Right.
Yeah, he ain't
trying to make a.
He might be throwing hard, but he's really probably an A-ball or AA pitcher at tops.
Well, this could be Cuba's last year probably playing on this because that guy defected today.
Yeah,
so they ain't gonna like that.
Who defected today?
What was his
I
name?
can't remember his name, but he was like the first one
ever
to do it.
So
during
the World Baseball Classic, he just stayed. They left, and
I don't know if he can get. How does that work for a draft now? I don't know if the defecting thing It used to be they had to go through like another country.
Oh, he'll probably.
They'll probably make some.
He ran right to the Canadian embassy, so he gets.
Is that where they were in Canada?
No, I don't.
Oh,
I don't think
so.
Probably
What they
Miami,
used to
right?
do.
Yeah, Miami. Yeah.
What happened in Cuba is they used to go to, like, say they would be playing in Dominican or something because they played more in the Caribbean there. They would disappear there, and then they would end up like saying Panama or Nicaragua, and then they would make their way to the United States and have to get their papers straight. And then they would be a free agent. So I don't know if you can just step up. Well, in the United States, who cares? He's probably already collecting welfare and got a fucking free apartment.
Well, remember Puig, Yasiel Puig.
He's always got a mail-in ballot already.
He's already voted twice.
He started the All-Star game.
It's so true. It's not funny.
Good.
My good is the my University of Michigan men's hockey team back-to-back Big Ten championships.
Nice.
So
are they going to lose in the? Are they going to make the? Well, they'll make the tournament.
They're in the tournament. They're like the number 4 seed.
And who they beat?
They beat Minnesota.
Nice.
I don't know if it's Minnesota. I can't remember the kid's name, but he had such a sweet goal. He just had the defenseman just on his heels, basically, and just got around him and put one up in the corner on the goalkeeper. That was the first goal. But it was a good game. And then Wisconsin, their women's team won. Oh, nope.
You can say it. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm not going to say it. Yeah, their lacrosse team forfeited.
Did they?
If you go tell them what happened. I mean, go ahead. I got some stuff to add to it.
No, they won the national championship.
The girls team, third time in 4 years.
So they probably should grab, was it Mark Johnson as a coach?
So Mark Johnson, I was reading on, that's what I was going to talk about for a second there. He's a head coach. He's been there since 2002. 7 national championships now. He played in the NHL for a few years. I mean, he played with, Mark Johnson was on the 80 Olympic team.
He was on as I say.
He had the big goal.
Yeah.
And he's the one that actually scored the first goal in that game against Russia. And then they pulled Tretiak out and brought in the other goalie. And Slava Fetisov and him played together years later. And he goes, Slava, why did they do that? And he goes, Slava's coach crazy. That's because Slava didn't speak English much.
Right.
But so 7 national championships, 4-time coach of the year. I mean, they've been amazing since he took over that girls team. And then Granado just got fired on the men's. We talked about it last week.
Yeah.
Because remember we were saying who's coaching the woman? We didn't even.
Yeah.
So it was Mark Johnson, and there was something else about him too, like in a movie or something that because he was played in Miracle.
Yeah.
And the other one too. There's the other, I forget what
the documentary.
The documentary ones.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, pretty interesting story though. Mark Johnson winning another national championship, 3 in 4 years.
It's awesome.
Crazy.
All right. My good is Princeton's men's basketball making the Sweet 16 for the first time in 56 years, beating a 2 seed and a 7 seed. And then I do have a trivia question attached to that. They are the first Ivy League team since when and what team to make the Sweet 16?
Since when and what team?
Yep.
I know. I got it.
Who got?
Penn, 1979.
No.
How about, is it Yale?
No.
I was going to say Colgate.
They're not in the Ivy League.
Damn it.
My other guess was Harvard.
The Harvard
No,
thing.
actually, my other guess was it Sweet 16? That's the first time Princeton's done it?
First time Princeton's done it in school history. And then
I thought it was trick.
the first Ivy League team since
How many Ivy Leagues? We got Brown. You got, who else is in there?
Harvard,
Yale.
Yeah, we already mentioned all those.
Cornell,
There it is.
2010.
Okay. But I was right. Penn in 1979. Michigan State beat them in the semifinal.
Yep.
Good call, Willie.
Magic Johnson?
Yep.
So yeah, that's my good.
Oh, nice. Good question. I like the question attached.
I got a couple goods real quick. Kenosha Comets 18 and under, won state yesterday.
Is that right?
Oh, congrats.
Yep. So they finished that off. 3 shutouts in 4 games.
Wow.
Nice.
You went to the game, you're like, buffet.
I watched it. I watched it on Live Barn. But the other one I had is Little East scored 51 points the other day. for St. Joe's.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Against St.
Eric
Mary's.
Hennessy.
Want to hear the amazing stat about that? He ended up with 69 points for the tournament.
Jeez.
I don't have it ready.
Late.
How did you not have that ready?
I don't know.
So Little East scored 51 points for St. Joe's, but is there any other stats that came up, Scott?
Interesting. He scored 69 in 2 games there.
69.
That was seamless.
No, but the
When
funny
he hit
thing
the
is,
pole.
he was like, I don't know, he wasn't the best ever in 2 games. The best ever was like 86 points by one of the Diener brothers. in
Really?
2 games at state.
Travis Diener or no, the other
John,
one?
Is there a John Diener?
I think so.
The oldest brother, I think.
Right.
80-some points in 2 games.
Right.
And Pewaukee celebrated a 3rd straight championship this year up there. First undefeated season in Wisconsin basketball history, I guess it was. 30-0.
Really?
That's what it said, unless I read it wrong.
Wow.
Maybe I think they're Division 2 because I think Pewaukee's Division 2.
They'd
But
have to
30-0, they
Right.
went to win the championship.
I'll be there tomorrow morning
Madison?
in Pewaukee.
Oh, Pewaukee.
Yeah, see, maybe there's some banners and some.
Could be there for the parade, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
What are you going there for?
Drop off paint.
They need to paint the town.
Oh, and the last one I got Trey Turner with his 3 home runs in like 24 hours.
Grand Slam.
3-run homer and a solo shot.
Yep.
It was
All
so
big home runs.
funny to watch that picture the inning before for Venezuela. You know, he just thought he was pumped up and just and then he give that up. He's throwing his glove on the ground, stomping on it.
Stupid ball.
Oh, that's awesome. So my good is the NCAA tournament.
Right.
I mean, just brackets aren't going the best for most people, but I tell you right now, it's just that's what you watch it for. You watch it to see these little guys like the Princetons and the FAUs that made it on, or the FDUs who upset. It's fun to watch.
Yeah.
It's entertaining, and there's been a lot of down to the wire, last minute games in the last minute where
The Gonzaga TCU game last night.
And actually, I run this pool, and you get point spreads, and it was 4.5 points of spread, and the dude threw that ball up a point 7, let the ball roll down the court. He threw it up, made it. The person lost their team, and the other team won. So interesting stuff.
That's always fun.
But yeah, it's been an entertaining tournament. So let's talk about the tournament real quick, since that was going to be.
I got one thing I want to add before I get going on there.
Yeah.
So I watched the NCAA wrestling this weekend as well, and the best thing I saw
Bonerville
mushroom head through the singlet.
So many ways we can go with this.
Well, remember when Kevin used to walk around in a singlet? You remember?
Oh, God. That was just to wash Willie's car. Right?
So I don't know if you saw, Spencer Lee of Iowa was going for his fourth. Yes. That's where I'm going right now.
Oh, Christ. The mom. Tell him what you're showing him. Tell him the story real quick first.
So he's going for his fourth national championship, and the mom's watching. And with 2 seconds to go, this kid from Purdue, Ramos, pins him.
Oh,
pins him.
And he had him beat.
Yep.
Had him beat by points.
Yes.
Yeah. But then he pins him right towards the end there. All right.
And then the mom proceeds
to grab her glasses. I don't know if she's there yet.
She starts breaking them in her hand.
Smashing them like, I don't want to see this shit.
Wow. Dude,
he's out of the house.
That's awesome.
3 out of 4 years as national champion is a good
Pretty
run.
good.
Right.
I get it, I guess, but I the kid was probably less upset than she was.
Right.
Right. He did, because he could have wrestled the next day for 3rd place, but he took a medical leave and forfeited. Because I just think he's like, I can't be first. Forget it.
Kind of like that.
Well, are you surprised?
Yeah. But mom goes, "You're not wrestling.
Right, exactly.
You're not
home.
the national champion."
Mom, I can't wrestle with my glasses.
What weight is he at?
She's probably like, you're going home. You can be running.
I
I'll tell you to
forget what
stop.
it was. I want to say it was.
Behind the car.
I want to say it was like 120 something. Or
Yeah, they
something
were
like
small.
that.
The kid that won wasn't a big kid.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why
Maybe-
mom probably beats his ass then.
Yeah, he was. The kid. Oh, yeah, the kid.
But that was
kid
was
pumped.
hilarious.
The kid that beat him was pumped.
Oh God, yeah.
Absolutely.
And you know they
Good for
wrestled
him.
before in the Big Ten. You
yeah,
know,
it was Purdue
Yeah.
kid. Yeah. Who he was an Iowa kid.
Yeah, he was an Iowa kid.
Iowa.
Yeah.
Iowa.
I was a legendary wrestling
tight end
school.
wrestling.
Penn
U.
State's the best now.
Yeah, tight end wrestling U. Yeah. Penn State won the national championship
Again,
right?
I don't know how many years now they won it.
Yeah.
Since they got is it Sanderson's the coach there? I think he used to be a wrestler for Iowa.
Unless it's CM Punk or Stone Cold Austin
or Rulon Gardner.
Rulon
Rulon
Gardner.
That was the Greco.
Yeah. Was he an Olympian?
It's a large man.
Yeah.
He looked like
and he beat that Russian who had never
Looked
been
like
beaten
Wasn't
before.
It.
Huh?
He looked like Cousin It from Adam's Family.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Big cat, and he's the one that was out snowmobiling, and his snowmobile went down, and he
His thing. Where were we going with this?
Yeah. And he had frostbite on his foot. And he
Oh,
lost,
yeah.
He lost,
You're
lost some
right.
toes and stuff like that.
Holy cow!
Hobbs,
Did they find him?
Hobbs said Cale Sanderson was Iowa State.
It was Iowa State. Okay, all right.
Hobbs like a wealth of knowledge.
He sits there.
That's yeah.
Yes.
He's a wealth.
Anything
of
about
knowledge.
Minnesota or Iowa, he knows a lot.
I'm not
about.
being-
Plus, he mixes a good drink too. Yeah, he gave me some Tito's and Mountain Dew the other day. It was spot on.
Oh,
Good mix.
Now he's going to be on Bar Rescue, the next mixology.
Right.
That would be cool.
So I'm going to show you guys how to make a Tito's and Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
The Bar
not the
Rescue
pitch
guy.
black.
Could you see Hop trying to teach someone how to pour a drink? He'd be worse than John Tafford.
Can you believe that?
What are you doing?
Why are we listening to this podcast? Why are we listening?
Screaming at him,
Right.
makes this little old lady cry at his bar now. Who talks like this?
Does she?
Yeah.
Oh.
So who do you think's had more upsets, the men or the women? In
The women's had a ton too.
Yeah, Stanford lost.
Yeah. I was watching a little bit of one game, and they had a couple 12s win.
Right.
Hasn't happened, but it's starting to happen there too.
I heard it referred as the South Carolina invite. So we'll see.
Right. Yeah. Ever since what's her name got that job there?
Dawn Staley.
Yeah, Dawn
Yeah.
Staley. She's a good recruiter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well. Okay. I was going to say something, but I better not.
What do you say?
He just said I will stream it live tomorrow.
All right.
Are we still talking about the podcast?
I'm busy.
I will stream it live tomorrow.
Yeah, that
doesn't really make sense.
His bartending class.
Oh. Bartending 101 with Matt
Yeah.
Hoppenstein.
Oh.
I see where he's
Right.
going.
Oh, sorry, not live. Maybe he's going to stream our show at the bar.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. The Bar Rescue guy'd be pissed.
Yeah.
Turn this shit off.
He's going to do the replay, I think. I don't know what we're talking about now.
I had a guy today tell me he's Jess from went the Bucks game with us.
Oh, yeah.
Said he
nice
listened
guy.
to our show.
Yep.
That's what he said.
So he really listened to it?
Yeah, he listened to it.
How do you like it?
That's what he said. He listened to the show.
Screw Jess. We don't need him. We're fine with 8 listeners.
He was like,
We don't
well,
need 9.
I was going to turn on NPR, but then I put on your show.
Oh, he wouldn't like our show. I forgot. Yeah,
I know.
So I will say a couple of things I forgot to bring up. First thing, I finished watching Pam and Tommy. It was kind of boring at the end.
You could see the dong.
Yeah, you weren't here the night I talked
Oh,
about
yeah,
dong.
yeah, you were. I think you
Did
did.
you watch Pam and Tommy on
No.
who? Though it talked to him in the band.
That's
his wiener
right.
would talk to him.
The dog did?
The wiener.
The
His dong would talk to him.
Oh.
It was just, I kind of jumped the shark there for me. But then the rest of it, after like the first 2 episodes, it kind of just got into all the legal stuff and all that.
Right.
It was interesting, but I did do something. I don't listen to Willie very often. Probably never.
Does it involve peanut butter?
That's something else we'll talk about off the air.
Right.
But I watched it all. Shrinking.
Yeah.
Right? That's what it's called?
Yeah.
That show is incredible.
What's
It's
it
one
on?
of the best Apple. It's one of the best shows I think I like it better. And I like Ted Lasso.
Yeah.
But it's a great show. Harrison Ford
Oh.
is at his finest in this show because
Yeah.
he doesn't play. He's a grumpy old man that has some shitty dry humor.
Yep.
And it's a great show.
Does it remind you of anyone?
No, Willie's just got he's got regular shitty humor.
I come by it naturally.
Hey, now.
His humor just naturally shitty. No, but if you get a chance, Jay Seagal's great in it. The daughter, I don't know who plays the daughter. There's the whole cast in the show. The neighbor is the woman that used to be Kate from Drew Carey show.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Ted McGinley is his husband.
Yeah.
And he is hilarious in the show too.
Yeah, he is.
The best part of the whole show was they're talking out front, and this lady is next door, and they have a black guy is living with them, and she says, "What are you doing in the garbage?" And he goes, "I'm looking for something or whatever." Whatever. And he goes, and Kate, the woman that Kate, what she plays, goes, "Hey, Mary, mind your own business. He lives here. Quit being a racist." So Ted McGinley drives up in his car. "Hey, honey. Hey, Mary. We don't like Mary anymore. Hey, Mary, eat a dick." And he drives home. So you have to watch. It's
really good.
Final episodes this week.
Yeah.
You can binge watch it by this Friday. You can binge watch half-hour episodes.
Okay,
So
awesome.
you can pop in and watch. I watched the whole thing this weekend.
All right,
We watched it Saturday morning. Started watching it. Sunday morning, finish it. I was
Nice.
like, I couldn't stop watching it.
nice.
I couldn't. And tonight we can watch that.
And it doesn't really
Got
tell
Ted Lasso
you
tonight if you want.
doesn't really tell you about what's going on. You're trying to
No.
draw some
You
parallel.
yes.
you
It
know.
just kind of jumps in the middle and
Yes,
Yeah.
you'll find out if you watch a show. Watch it; it's very good. It's worth the watch. But also, Ted Lasso is worth the watch.
Maybe I'll watch
yeah.
it next Monday since we won't be here.
yeah, no show. Next
oh yeah,
week.
we could stream the show live on Monday.
All right.
But yeah, if you can watch it. Don't yeah, you have to watch it.
All right.
Yeah.
If you like Jason, it's a pretty
Jason Segel's
I
good
like
too.
Jason Segel.
Segel. Yeah, it's a good.
That's
show.
the guy from How I Met Your Mother, right?
Yeah, How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
He was married to what is this?
Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Oh, look at this guy.
Howdy there, fellas. Thought I'd take a stop by because, my second favorite thing from coaching is podcasting. And, we're both entering our third season, so I thought I'd bring us some cookies.
You're supposed to be Ted Lasso, aren't you?
Cookies or biscuits?
Look,
Get
he's
it
got
right.
he's got the nice kicks on.
I thought he was Ditka.
I was going to bring some tea with, but it's just brown water.
So you're gonna what'd you make us?
Cookies? I don't know.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, you made us okay.
Thanks, Coach Lasso.
Kind of butter in them.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, wow.
Oh, these look good.
I'm gonna try it.
That's like a good shortbread.
Oh, did you make them?
Nope.
No, I like it.
Good. Thank you.
It's that flaky taste.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you.
Very
Ted.
good. Yeah. That's awesome. I thought it was Ditka.
I did too, though. I go, what is he doing? I agree.
I knew he was as soon as I saw.
Oh yeah, the cookie.
Here's a true fan.
The pink when I saw the box, I knew what it was.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Good shortbread.
Well, thanks, Ted.
Yeah.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
How's the show going?
Good.
Believe.
Oh, always believe.
Football's life.
Football is life. Which kind, though?
Don't start. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. That was awesome.
We got stars just walking all the time.
We had Aaron Rodgers last week.
Ted Lasso this week?
Yeah, whatever.
Jason Sudeikis, what you want to call him?
Scott, would you like to try a beer?
I'll split one with Ed.
I'll go get a couple
Okay,
cups.
yeah. You want to do that as beer of the week?
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah.
I'll start the music now. When you come back, you can do it.
I'll split it with him.
Yeah, we're going to split one. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't want a whole one.
That's awesome.
Cookie ain't bad.
Yeah.
It's like not the typical cookie.
Yeah.
I like beer cause it is good. I drink beer because I should. If there was a song to sing, I sing it and beer you drink. I drink beer when I am sad, cause the beer it makes me glad. Now there's nothing left to say, so let's go drink beer. Beer is good! Beer is good! Beer is good!
Beer is good.
Very good.
So thank you to Tim for bringing this Sprecher Juicy IPA. I wanted to try this one, actually. So we get my opportunity, but it's a juicy light body pale ale with a fruit forward aroma reminiscent of pear, green grape, and pineapple. Pours a pale yellow with a slight haze. It's truly
refreshing.
Its fruity aroma inspires relaxation even miles from the tropics. So give this sucker a try here.
It's good for how fruity it smells. It's kind of tame.
It's good.
Not an IPA guy, but I like it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot, actually.
I like
It's good.
the juicy
It's good.
IPAs.
It washes this cookie down really well.
Something about Sprecher. Have you guys ever been to their restaurant? They have a restaurant up in the Dells, and they won in Lake Geneva. Or they did. I think they won in Lake Geneva when it closed. Food's solid, but I'm not a big different soda flavor guy. If I drink soda, I don't drink a lot. I'm trying to drink less soda now, but soda to me is just I'm drinking Coke, Pepsi, Mountain Dew, or a white soda, Sprite. That's all I drink. I don't drink. But their cream soda and root beer
Yes.
are by far.
Absolutely.
I will drink those.
Yeah.
The cream soda, I hate cream soda.
I love cream
but their
soda.
cream soda is legit.
Yeah,
And
they have a Red Raven too. It's a red.
yeah, we went to the restaurant. They have all like grape and all that. And I think the kids got the red Raven. I actually liked it. The sodas were good.
They actually have a low calorie root beer
Okay.
made with honey, and that's really good too.
And they have that
Don't call me honey.
Puma Cola.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah,
I mean for a cola, I mean, it's really good. I've been to their beer tour.
We should do that sometime. I did it one time years ago. You can do the river
I was just
tour.
there.
The river
Friday.
tour.
We hit there. If I didn't go to, we didn't take the tour because I had Murphy and
You can get on that Sprecher. You start at Sprecher. You take us on the river. You stop at like 4 or 5 bars on the Milwaukee River. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, we can do that.
It's fun. We should do it sometime on a Saturday. Like,
And
this
do
time of
some
year, it'd be
duck
perfect
pin
now.
bowling while we're at it.
Yeah, duck pin.
Because they have that bar.
Oh, Jeff, did we ask you about that? Oh, we talked about
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit. That was a great time. In fact, Carl was like going, I wonder how much it would cost to start one of these things up in Door County. We'd kill up there with that.
Yeah.
And they would.
Yeah.
So
he was like,
where would you
pin
put it?
and axe throwing.
yes, while you're bowling. You know?
Right.
And next door,
X pin bowling.
You can open up a dirty bookstore called Dick Pin and Ass Throwing. I don't know.
Wow.
The IPA's talking already.
Good stuff.
I like the IPA.
Thanks, Tim.
So thank you,
You're
Tim.
welcome. Yeah.
Thank you to Ted Lasso for the cookie.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you. Cheers, guys. Thanks for
Cheers.
coming out again, Tim. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you for having me.
So, where were we? What do you guys got? What do you
NCAA
guys
tournament.
You have
Yeah.
Huh? What?
NCAA tournament.
Oh, yeah,
I
NCAA
have
tournament.
a little
Fully
nugget
interrupt-
about the women's tournament in UConn.
All right. Yep,
All right,
get it.
so UConn wins to get into the Sweet 16. It'll be their 29th straight year in the Sweet 16.
Is he one of the best coaches ever in sports?
Yeah, for sure.
He has to be.
Right. Who's got what, 7, 8?
How do you say his name?
Gino Auriemma.
Auriemma.
Yeah.
Ariema.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And Pat Summitt would be there too. Obviously, unfortunately,
Yeah.
passed away, but she was just as good a day. They were like a great battle
Right.
back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Pat Summit, yeah.
Yeah.
And that one lady is a good coach too.
You wonder if those two were like hooking up on the side, because they were the two legends.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Because they probably were at everything together.
Who's the woman at the coach at? Can't remember what school she's at, but she's a pretty good coach too. She's blonde. She always wears those like pantsuits and yeah.
Are you talking about the head coach for LSU? She was at Baylor.
What's her name?
I'm trying to think of
You
it.
said her name, and I would tell
Right.
you yes. She's another coach that would be near that.
Yeah,
the
Vivian
top.
Stringer was another one.
Yeah, but the woman I'm thinking about always wears pantsuits and
Yeah, I remember when she played.
very almost I don't want to say flamboyant, but very outgoing pantsuits.
Right.
And there's nothing bad. Like they match and everything. They look nice, but it's like I can't remember her name, but she's another woman that I thought was
Kim Mulkey.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember when she
is-
played.
yeah.
I think she played for LSU. I want to say, or back in the day. Remember Louisiana Tech?
Yeah.
They were always like a powerhouse, as well as Old Dominion.
Right.
Old Dominion had a great
Oh yeah.
women's basketball team.
So are any like the WNBA players coming back to coach like that level, or
Staley played WNBA. I thought. Didn't
Yeah, this she did. Yeah.
She? Staley.
You had Becky Hammond that won the title.
Right.
Yeah.
I could see like when she retires finally. She's like she's in her, I can't believe how old we are. The girl from Connecticut, UConn, that was really real, Diana Taurasi. She let UConn. I can see her going back to UConn and being like an associate for him if she's
Right.
still around.
Or his successor.
Yeah, because I could see because she's still playing, right?
Right.
She's almost 40.
Yeah.
Rebecca Lobo played. She's a good
That's
announcer for
great
women's
analyst,
basketball.
yeah.
You know, he's a really good WME coach, but he's done. Lambier was.
Lambier
he
was.
was.
Yeah, he won a title.
Uh-huh,
Yep.
Yeah. So
Or if he bullied him, he got kicked in the
I
nuts.
doubt it. Some of those girls beat his ass.
Right.
Yeah, but the girl from LSU was incredible.
well, yeah.
She's great. The girl from Iowa, obviously, right? She's incredible.
Darn
There's some.
Which
girls-
one's good? Isn't there one that's like a freshman?
Not Carol from Iowa. No, she's
Is
not
it?
freshman.
She's sophomore. One
No,
of them's
there's a girl freshman. You're right. I can't.
she's
remember
like
where
just
from.
putting up big numbers. I can't think of her name.
Did you see Ohio State won on the buzzer? like 1 second left today against North
I
Carolina.
didn't see that. No.
Great game.
But I did see some girls going. It's crazy. You watch this. She's just a player for some. I can't remember. She's in a tournament, and it helps because you get those points count. But she's going for 1,000 points.
Oh, the girl from
In a
the girl from
right season. I was like, Jesus. I'm doing the math in my own. Like
they play against
That's 30
Connecticut.
points a game.
They play against UConn. They're in the same division. Oh God, it's another
a Big East team or not big. Oh yeah, it'd be Big East, right? UConn.
Yeah, it's a Big East.
See,
Yeah.
they got to put this on more. We don't know the names.
Well,
you know the stories.
it's
you
nice.
just don't know the names.
I'll be honest. I've watched the women's national championship like the last few years. It's on Monday. It's on Sunday night.
Yeah.
And I pop it on and watch it. It's because they're the one year I remember the best national championship was when that real she was small too. Was a South Carolina hit that game winner like 2 or 3 years ago. It was an incredible game. I think to beat UConn maybe it was too or Stanford. It was one. I mean, I was watching them and it was crazy.
That's nothing. Me and Willie watched the girls volleyball championships a couple years now.
Yeah, last year it was. We were watching it.
It's hard. That's hard to watch.
What color were their jerseys?
Huh?
Who played? Who won?
Actually, that was the year the Badgers.
Badgers
did well.
won. We were at
Did the Badgers win it.
Starlight, yeah.
The Badgers win it that year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was last year. Yeah. So yeah, for the tournament though, that's what you have for. If you had a question, or no question, Tim.
No, let's go back to the tournament then.
So the women for the men's tournament, obviously, you got Houston and Miami playing each other, Xavier, Texas, Arkansas, UConn, Gonzaga, UCLA, Kansas State, Michigan State, FAU, Tennessee, Creighton, Princeton, Alabama, San Diego State. So let's do something tonight, and I'll do it right here. Let's see how good we do as a group.
Okay.
Let's go through and pick. We'll rotate it out and we'll pick, and then next week we won't be able in 2 weeks. We'll be watching that championship if you guys want to come.
Yeah.
Watch the game as the show goes on.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So let's pick this out and see what happens. Okay. So let's start with our guest, Tim.
All right.
We'll go to Willie, me, you, or we want to go this way or that way? You guys tell me.
Go the other way.
Okay. So Tim, you're first.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you Alabama and San Diego State.
Man, that's tough because Miller, the freshman from Alabama, did not have a very first good tournament game. He scored 0 points. So, as a very touted NBA prospect, he did not show very much. But watch the 2 San Diego State games. Man, those guys are tenacious on defense, and they're playing really well. I'm going to call for the upset and say San Diego State.
Oh, already we didn't do many upsets the first time we did this, and it went against us.
I did. My upset Furman came through for us guys. Just,
yeah,
Furman
nice.
came through, but that's about it. All my other picks sucked. Willie, I'm going to give you Creighton, Princeton. That was one. I don't think I'd ever say that in this tournament.
Right?
No.
Creighton, Princeton.
Unless it was a first round.
Because you would have probably expected.
Sounds like a wrestling
You would have
matchup.
thought it was Baylor and Arizona would have been here. But
Yeah.
Where's this game at?
it's going to be in the South. That's all. It doesn't say. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. No, there is no place. No.
Okay.
Sorry.
That could be in Indianapolis for all you know.
Yeah, I know one group is in New York. I know that at Madison Square Garden. I know that, but I don't know. I think Houston, Miami, Xavier, Texas might be. I don't know.
Well, there's a Chicago one too, isn't
Well,
there?
actually, I'm going to be honest with you. If who was the overall number one?
Alabama.
So Alabama, I'm guaranteeing their Sweet 16 is going to be somewhere.
Probably Birmingham. Yeah.
It's got to be a bigger. Well, it doesn't have to be a bigger place though, but it could be.
Could be Atlanta.
Could be Atlanta. That's possible.
Yeah.
I would say that. Yeah. But anyway, so you got Creighton and Princeton.
I'm gonna go.
Well, you remember the last Ivy League team?
Yeah.
They lost in the Sweet 16.
Yep. I think Cinderella's going to lose her shoe, so I'm going to go with Creighton.
Oh, St. Jimenez's school.
I got FAU in Tennessee. When the tournament started, I did like this team, although I was because this team was ranked number one to start the year, or at one point in the year, Tennessee.
Right.
They look like they could be a number one team again, and I think FAU was going to have their hands full in this game. I do personally.
Kevin O'Neal's a tough coach, man.
Is O'Neal the coach at FAU?
Oh no!
Oh.
Was he at Tennessee or Bruce Pearl was
Bruce
too?
Pearl,
Yeah. They
Yeah.
all were. Yeah.
Kevin O'Neal might be the sweatiest man ever to coach college basketball.
Next to Rick Majerus.
Oh, I don't
We
know.
saw him
Yeah, but
close
Rick was
up.
a big guy. Like,
So it's just a part of his size, I guess.
You ever hear that story where we ran in those two with Dick Vitale?
Yeah, Rick Majerus.
Majerus and Vitale
really
at a Cleveland game.
At the makeup game at Miller Park.
Gotcha.
and they were there. They sold like so many tickets. It was a snow out in Cleveland Angels, back when Guerrero still played.
Okay.
And we were sitting like 5 rows from the field, and Majerus and
They were right down.
They must have been in town to do a game. Well, it's late in the year. Oh,
Cleveland State.
yeah, I don't know.
Dickie V shorter than he looks.
Who had the shinier head?
Majerus had the shinier ass because it was
passed away like a year of that too.
Oh, he had like 4 hot dogs with him. Remember that? I'm not going to say that's
why
the
were
reason.
you paying attention to that, Ed?
I actually walked down the aisle with Dickie V. I told this story, I think, on the show before.
Yeah.
And Olson's a huge Dickie V fan. So they were like there was an aisle between us, and we came out at the same time, walked up the stairs together.
Okay.
We're like side by side, like me and you, and Dickie V's little.
Give him a little pat.
So we're coming down the main concourse there. There's hardly anybody there, and Olson's coming at me, and he kind of looks, and he like does a double take. I'm walking with Dickie V, and I'm like, "Hey, I need you to meet one of my friends here, Dickie V." And he does the, "Hey, baby, how's it going?" And Olson just like, awesome. And I just kept walking. I just went to the bathroom.
Poor Dick.
Yeah, both of them.
You got Kansas State, Michigan State.
Ooh.
The other one we thought it'd probably be Marquette. Oh, and Kansas State possibly. But no Marquette.
So I have a quick question before I answer that, Ed.
Yeah, help me out here.
So the previous game, you know how like some people like to pick their NCAA tournament by their mascots, right? So asking for a friend, who do they pick between Kansas and Michigan State, or Kansas State and Kentucky?
Wildcat and
Wildcat.
Yeah. Well, you got to look at the mascot on itself.
That's a coin flip there. Oh, I hate to go against Izzo. He's so great. I'm going to take Michigan State in that.
I got a question for you. I heard today on the radio. Now, I know we were praising, and I did. I still think he's one of the best. I think he's doing not one of the best, doing a great job so far with Marquette. But Shaka Smart, he's in his last 8 tournament games, he's lost 7 of 8.
Really?
Yeah. And I don't know if that's, I don't know if that would, I mean, a different school, but the last time he won, I think, was the VCU.
VCU, yeah.
I believe it was. And he's lost ever since with Texas and with Marquette now.
All right.
So I don't know if that matters. I don't know if that's a big deal at this point, since he's his first year there, or second year. Right. So, and they were picked to finish like ninth or whatever. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm just saying, do you guys think, give him a chance? Or,
they had a great season.
Yeah,
so
they won the Big East. So
the team he pretty much built is Texas. They're in the Sweet 16.
Right.
He built that team.
Right. That's why he should be coach of the year. He took 2 teams to the NCAA. So.
So I don't know. What do you guys think about Shaka Smart? Not that you're going to say he's terrible and don't like him, but
right.
Give him another year.
Is that monkey on his back now? Like this is stuff you're going to start. Now
you're Matt Painter all of a sudden.
Yeah. Yeah. But next year will be year 3, and he'll have, most of his big recruits should be sophomores and juniors.
Yeah.
Unless anyone leaves, and he's great transfer recruiter as well. So see what next year brings, and then maybe we could start. If they have another meltdown, have that discussion.
Okay. Well,
that was kind of cool seeing Hauser play against Marquette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got for Tim. How about Houston and Miami?
Houston.
Okay, that was quick. Yeah. Willie, how about Xavier in Texas?
Ooh, that's a tough one right there.
It's gonna be a fun game.
Both teams can shoot.
Archie Miller's the coach of that team, right? Sean Miller, ex-Arizona. Yeah.
Did you ever watch that? Was it 30 for 30?
No.
Or it was it was a sting on the
it was assistant coaches though, right?
Well, he was on call. Sean Miller was too.
Yeah, with Ayton, right?
Yeah. And they were like, it was about fixing games, I thought, or something. No, it was something. Was it recruiting, or maybe it was recruiting? It wasn't fixing games. He would never be back in the game. Something about recruiting. It was payments.
Yeah, like how much?
Yeah. Yep. And it was. You ever seen that on 30?
No.
Oh, you gotta look it up. It's great. Yeah, they have the FBI tapes and everything. It was an actual like undercover FBI sting thing. It was crazy.
Kind of like the Louisville program, but with.
Yeah. So
we could talk about Patino after that too.
Yeah.
Miami Xavier.
Texas Xavier.
Or Texas Xavier, yeah.
A couple years ago, we had both those in one of our
I'm going to go.
brackets when we were there.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Xavier.
Nice.
Arkansas, UConn. I get another team. I think UConn's another team that's sneaky good, and I think they're another team like Tennessee. I think they could be, honestly, at this point they could be in a championship game. I think
Right.
if it falls right.
Right now, it looks like anybody can be in a championship
But
game.
UConn was another team to get in the tournament. People liked. We talked about it last week. UConn was that team, that pick, and UConn.
Right. Danny Hurley's a great coach.
Yeah.
You know,
So I'll go with UConn there.
Right. Quick backup about the Texas program. So, Chris Beard got fired. They have their interim coach, who I can't think of his name right now.
Last name's Terry.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. He used to be the coach at Texas El Paso. They're saying down there he's not even considered for the job right now, like for permanently.
He was on that team with Durant.
Yeah.
When Durant played for Texas.
Yeah.
Oh, we played with him.
Yep.
Teammates.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Rodney
So-
Eric Terry.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And
So
he's not even up for the job.
they're not considering him.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Oh,
which
good.
I think is out. Yeah.
I hope they win, and he just says, and someone else hires him, and he leaves.
Exactly.
Yeah, I would too.
That'd
for
be awesome.
sure.
Yeah.
Goes to the Jets.
Robert Saleh goes to Texas.
basketball.
Defense.
Gonzaga, UCLA.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go Gonzaga because we've all got them picked to win it.
Okay.
I don't know. UCLA is playing very well.
How's Walton playing this week?
They're
Bad foot.
You drag Walton up and down the court all day.
I think they're like the only blue blood left. you'd have to
UCLA?
say UCLA is a blue blood.
Oh, for sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I think Cronin's a great coach too. I mean, he's really taken that program from
Yeah, because he was at Xavier before that, wasn't he?
Xavier or Cincinnati, one of the two. I want to say
What was he with
Cronin.
REO Speedwagon before that?
Well, maybe.
Riding the storm.
Was that his name? Kevin Cronin? Was that
Kevin
the
Cronin,
singer-
yeah.
singer's name?
Yeah.
Sorry.
So
Nice. Tim, you are up.
okay.
San Diego State, Creighton.
San Diego State. I'm gonna ride them.
Okay.
Willie, Tennessee, Michigan State.
Oh,
Plus the Aztec will beat the Blue Jay every day of the week.
I like the way you think over there. What the hell's the Gonzaga? That's a bulldog, right?
Yeah, Bulldog.
The Zags.
Volunteer versus Spartan.
Who is it again?
Tennessee, Michigan State.
A dog and a warrior.
It's March, baby. I'm gonna go with Izzo.
Wow, all the way to the Final Four we're running, huh?
God, it's such a
I got Houston, Xavier.
I don't know.
I'm going with Houston.
good call.
Houston.
The Houston team's pretty good. Mattress Max got a huge bet on him. I heard it today. I didn't hear what the numbers were.
Of course, he's got like 10 million of profit, so why not?
Yeah.
Oh, it's more than that. Wasn't it more than that?
Oh, it's 30 million.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
right,
was like
sorry,
something
33.7.
Yeah, that's what he
So much
won on
money-
the Astros.
Oh,
Yeah.
He lost it on the Texans though this year.
yeah. He lost a few in the Super Bowl. He lost though, or something. I know he lost a bunch of money.
He lost the Texans' #1 pick. Bet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now you would get it.
Thanks,
Well,
Lovey.
They still could.
Right? No,
Could end up with it.
or they could end it, but they didn't earn it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Right.
So how about UConn and the Zags?
I still like the Zags.
Okay. And let's vote on this. Let's do our voting system. San Diego State, MSU. Who do you like?
Still like San Diego State.
Sparty.
I'm gonna go. I don't like either, but
I'm gonna go San Diego.
just kidding.
I'll go San Diego State.
well, I'll go Michigan State to make it hard, and then hey,
Jace.
San Diego State or Michigan State?
Michigan State.
Boo.
Attaboy.
I was sticking with you on that. You were really
And
confident
then
about
how
that
about
one.
Houston and Gonzaga?
Ooh, that's a tough
I'm gonna have to go with Gonzaga on that one, just for Timmy.
Yeah. How about you, Willie?
Houston.
I'm gonna go with Zags.
Zags.
So Zags, and let's vote for the champions. Zags versus Michigan State.
Just Gonzaga.
Zags.
I think they finally get one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They get that far.
They'll be the first team in the Mountain and West or Mountain and what is it?
They're the WCC, the Western.
Pacific time zone since
Oh.
Arizona in '96 to win the championship.
Really?
Yep.
Miles Simons was on that team.
Miles
right?
Simon.
So they do have. So you got San Diego State still
UCLA.
in that zone, UCLA, and
Gonzaga.
and Gonzaga. That's it.
Right.
It's only 4 chances left.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, there's not that many. I mean, there's schools there, but not like perennials. If you think about it, I mean,
St. Mary's.
I mean, San Francisco State. I don't know.
Pepperdine.
Pepperdine was another one. Stanford.
Yeah. Did you ever see Pepperdine's campus?
Yes.
Pictures of the campus?
is it nice?
It's right on
It's right on
the Pacific
Pacific
One.
Ocean. Yeah, it's
What city is it near?
Malibu.
It's just north. Yeah, by Malibu.
Malibu.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
It's beautiful.
That's a terrible area.
That's
That's
where, that's where Charlie from 2.5 Men lived.
Malibu?
Yeah.
Pepperdine.
Probably both.
This is their baseball field.
Yeah.
Who's?
Pepperdine.
Don't they have a golf course on their thing too?
I think they do.
I think
It's called Pebble Beach.
Yeah, probably.
What's going on here?
What is?
Oh my god, my computer's being slow. That's their baseball field. Looks out into the ocean.
Oh, I remember
Look
seeing
at
that
that.
before. Yeah, I remember seeing that before.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, so what's best for our real estate? Well, let's put a baseball field here to get a nice view of the ocean for the
Hey,
3 home runs we hit all year.
Some alumni is going to donate, $5 million for. They'll put them whatever they want.
They've had some big major leaguers come out of Pepperdine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're always a power, right? For Division One.
They're solid. Them and Cal Fullerton and
Titans, right?
Yeah.
So,
what about the Banana Slugs? We didn't mention them before. They were good 1 year.
UC Santa Barbara?
Yeah, Santa Clara or
Santa
Barbara. I don't know. All right,
talking about the team.
Should we put a number down for just in case? Final score.
169.
Okay,
that's our number.
There you go.
I was watching the tournament the other day, and so what was that on Thursday? I actually sat down. I was like, you know what? I'm going to be lazy today because I want it to be like every other day.
Mm-hmm.
So I started watching the tournament, and they have Clark, Greg, Charles Barkley, and I don't know who's the other guy there.
Kenny Smith, maybe?
Is it Kenny?
The Jet Smith on there?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and they're all on there, and they go to the commercial, and they have this cartoon of those guys dressed up like little leprechauns. And the first thing I'm thinking is,
you sure didn't take a gummy?
Yeah, right. They're dancing like an Irish jig on there, like they showing them in there, and I'm like, wow, isn't that pretty offensive? I don't know. It's a bunch of guys dressed up as Irishmen. What are we in the 1930s here? It's like, I don't know. It appropriates, potato face. I don't know.
Potato.
Oh, give me a shot of Jameson. I don't know what's going on. I need to save space. But it was just weird. It's like they're appropriating the, well, you're an Italian guy.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen this before.
You're Italian? Oh, I didn't know that.
I mean, you can make fun of Italians or the Irish all day long on TV. Nobody gives two shits. But these guys all dancing as little leprechauns. It was funny. I thought it was
funny.
Funny,
I was Italian. It's my Iraq pucked our front. And my crooked pepper is not hanging out today.
That's what I was going to say. Where is that?
Nice. Speaking of Italians, Rick Pitino.
Oh, yes.
yeah.
Pitino.
In line.
St. John's?
In line for the St. John's job,
I think he got it.
I think he does.
I believe
yeah.
he took it. Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
Not a surprise.
Where was he last at?
Iona,
yeah.
All right.
And he said he was on Dan Patrick last year because Dan was playing it today. Like, I'll stick around with these guys forever. Yeah.
That's Patino.
Yeah.
Rick Pitino. Isn't Iona in New York?
Yeah.
So,
and so is St.
not too far then, just down the road,
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah, I hope they schedule each other. That'll be fun.
So Rick Pitino back, he looks like the crypt keeper at this point.
Right.
He's scary looking.
Yeah, his kid's at New Mexico State, I believe, too.
Yeah. He used to coach at Minnesota.
Yeah. What's that?
Minnesota.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's was it Minnesota he coached?
Yeah.
Minnesota,
Yep.
Yeah, if you're gonna make fun of him, you better be right.
Oh,
otherwise we're gonna get all kinds of calls.
Julius Randle has 52 points in the fourth quarter right now for the Knicks.
Well, that's more than Little East.
It'll probably be like the 60th player to score like 50 points or more this year in the NBA.
Is that the most in 1 year? Like different players, would you say?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I can't remember last time. It's like every week there's another guy scoring over 50.
Oh, yeah.
They say he's 10 shy of Carmelo's MSG record.
How many?
10. So he needs 62.
He only had 62 at MSG?
Carmelo, yeah. That was the highest ever.
Oh, I thought Jordan had 60.
Yeah.
I
know Kobe had a big game there, too. Kobe
had 59 or 58. Yeah, I miss Kobe. He was a great player.
See Giannis's triple-double last night?
Was it an actual triple-double?
Yeah. 23, 12, and 12, and he was 100% from the field.
Isn't he the Bucks leader in games played now?
Yes.
Yep.
And scoring.
That's crazy. Like, think about Sidney
and assists
Moncrief,
too, isn't it?
Marcus Johnson.
Yeah, those back in back in the day, those guys stuck around for
Jack
years.
Sigma.
Paul Mokeski.
Well, yeah, think about the retread centers that the Bucks had back in the day.
Yeah.
Lanier, Mokeski.
Yep. Brewer.
Brewer.
Big Mo.
Oh, He was
Those
a
guys
draft
were-
choice.
Those was Brewer theirs?
Brewer was Brewer was
Okay.
a draft choice. Yeah,
I was trying. Yeah, they went through quite a few.
yeah. That was like their big. Like they were always a center away. Like, all right, let's get Lanier. His knees were gone.
Yeah,
Let's get Big Mo.
Right.
We had a
Okeski.
center here. I forget his name, but he was pretty good, and we let him go.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
Jabbar,
they got the foundation for their next.
they got Marcus Johnson.
Marcus
out of that.
Johnson,
Yeah,
Brian Winters.
yeah.
You know.
yeah.
So,
That was a good team that never really. I
Yeah.
mean,
Well, it was
well.
hard.
Think
There-
about.
did you go to games when you were young?
Oh yeah.
So did I.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Sixers and Celtics were getting good. Sixers were
Sixers
awesome.
and Celtics for the 80s. The best team I've ever seen live, other than the Bulls, were the 83 Sixers.
yeah. Dr. J.
Dr. J,
Was
Moses
Cheeks on that
Malone.
team? Was Mo Cheeks on that
Mo
team?
Cheeks was on that team.
Dawkins or
Cunningham was on that team. Was Cunningham on that team?
Who was the?
End of it.
Billy Cunningham.
Yeah.
I think he was.
No, I'm thinking it's another white guy.
he was a coach, wasn't he?
He was the coach.
Yeah.
I can't think. I can see him. But anyway, that team, Dr. J, I think Dr. like another like superstar that doesn't get enough recognition for how good he was.
Yeah.
You know, he wasn't a dunker.
Did you ever get to see
he
him
wasn't
play?
just a dunker, I should say.
Dr. J?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, it was awesome. I went to probably about the same time, 83, 84, because I went to a couple playoff games against the Sixers
Bobby
and
Jones.
the Celtics.
Bobby Jones, I'm sorry, yeah. And Bobby Jones was like the defensive stopper for that team. Seriously.
Here's their roster. So they had Moses, Bobby Jones, and was it Tony?
Andrew Toney.
Andrew Toney, yep.
Yeah.
Daryl Dawkins, Clint Richardson, Caldwell Jones, George McGinnis,
Yeah.
Henry Bibby,
Oh,
Henry Bibby.
yeah.
Chet Walker, Earl Cureton, and Dr. J.
Yeah.
That's
Great team.
That's a pretty impressive team there.
Right.
Did you ever see those old videos like a Dr. J playing in Harlem? Like they're black and white pretty much, or, like really garbage photos, or like just like playing pickup ball.
Yeah.
Pretty badass.
This is when he was. They were the ABA back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But he was like a legend. That's different when you're talking like barnyard, park, what do they call it? Like in your park area.
Playground ball.
Playground.
Right.
Playground.
Yep.
Playground basketball.
The
Those
and
guys,
ones were-
it's like the duck and, like on White Men Can't Jump.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It was Marcus Johnson too, but
Yeah. I'm going to get my gun. I'm going to shoot everyone.
Marcus, is that you? Is that his name in the movie was Marcus, wasn't it? Was it Marcus?
I don't think so.
I thought you, but the community store here. Marcus, is that you?
Yeah. No, it's not
No,
me.
it's not me. That's a funny movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was it? It was the duck and somebody else though.
I don't remember.
It's like the professor and the duck. It had been as good as that,
Yeah, I don't remember that.
All right. Oh, yeah. The guy's name. They're remaking that movie, right?
Oh, of course they are.
Yeah. Because
And they're going to replace the white guy with Ryan Reynolds.
it is right. How did you know?
You're
Is it
full
really?
of shit.
Yeah, it's right. No, it's not
I
right.
was going to say.
Brian Reynolds and Zach Efron.
Yeah. The whole thing is, if I missed a shot, I'm still a chump.
Yeah.
You guys see Ryan Reynolds is a billionaire now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sold
Yeah.
cricket, right?
Sold his phone company.
Mint Mobile.
Right.
Mint Mobile.
Oh my God, he sold his soul. That guy.
Good for him.
He's got all that
Right.
money. He's got all that money into the Wrexham now.
He's
Yeah.
in a club, and we ain't part of that club now.
Well, and Blake Lively. So, I mean,
Yeah.
He's in that.
yeah.
Yeah, he's second place. She said silver medal.
Tequila, the phone, and Wrexham.
Right.
And he's a good actor too. He's
He's pretty good.
Yeah.
He's funny. He's
and he was in
Deadpool.
and he was in Waiting.
Oh,
yeah,
wait,
Yes.
and Deadpool.
Yeah. Waiting was a very underrated movie.
Waiting was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. I remember like flipping through and just accidentally finding that movie on Showtime or something like that. I'm
dude.
like, Ryan, really? This movie's funny. And I'm like, well, I can relate to that. I could I've seen all that shit.
Yeah, the part like where he's talking about putting his finger in his ass, and I don't do that unless I get
Exactly.
a little squirrely.
Yeah.
That's right. I can.
What
relate
about the
to
one we were in when it was about the fraternities?
Oh, Van Wilder?
Yeah,
Van
Oh,
Wilder.
jeez.
where they made the eclairs. Or
Yeah.
not the eclairs. Hey, eclairs, right?
Eclairs.
Oh, it's so warm.
It's like dribbling off their chin.
Right.
And some guy somehow drops it on his tramp stamp on his back. It's like what the. Just
May was in
horrible.
that movie?
Yeah, that's underrated too. We haven't talked about that movie in a long time.
Van Wilder.
Yeah.
That's a good movie. I gotta watch that.
Kind of, I took 8 years to get through college. It only took Van Wilder 7.
We should do that for the next podcast. Come up with a list of like 10 movies that like a must watch. Your top 10 must watch movies.
Any kids these days need to watch.
Yeah,
like you're talking like 80s,
Slapshot.
90s.
I never seen
Slapshot's ridiculous. He's never seen.
He's never seen it.
No.
We're gonna set his ass down. You still have a DVD player?
How about Hoosiers?
About what?
Hoosiers.
Everybody's seen Hoosiers.
Another great movie.
That's your favorite.
Oh, that's one of my favorites.
I don't know if that would
That's
make
why
my
you
top
shoot
10. You got to do like top 10 movies, top 10 sports movies. You know what I mean?
Any movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Howard the Duck.
Kids might like it nowadays. Nobody liked it then.
Leah Thompson.
Anybody want to see a duck try to bang her?
Right.
I used to look at her.
They did in the movie too.
You're right. It did. His tail feathers got all curly.
Right.
I wanted to bang her. I used to climb up in the tree across from her house with my binoculars and look into her window.
Did you? I almost ran over you one time, didn't I?
Actually, I was just watching the other night.
Uncle Jailbird Eddie.
I know we're not doing that, but how about Boys in the Hood?
Boys
Oh,
in the
that's a
Hood's a
good one,
great
I
movie.
was watching that at the end, last like half hour the other night, 45
Yeah.
minutes. That's a great movie.
It is a great movie.
Very good.
There's a lot of movies.
Oh, there's so many.
I seen a boobie when he was watching it.
You saw a boob?
There was a boob in it.
Yeah,
Just one?
Yeah, I
Usually,
forgot.
Jace, I hate to have to explain this to you, but girls
him and
have
his
2 of
girlfriend
them.
and his girlfriend
They usually come in
is
pairs.
It's a famous actress. Too.
Yeah.
She's pretty famous. I can't remember her name. But
In Boys in the Hood.
yeah, the Cuban Gooding's girlfriend.
Right.
In the movie.
I liked when he was radio.
Jesus.
Was that the same movie? No. That was a good movie though.
Radio was a good movie.
It was, yeah.
I've
I'm
never
just
seen it.
You never seen Radio?
No.
He's a developed
challenged.
mentally challenged.
And he works for the football team.
Yeah, and
Does he cut the grass?
he does. He's
Is
like
Ed Harris the football coach?
Oh, you might be right.
He may have been. We call him Boombox. We don't call him Radio. Your name's Boombox.
Boombox.
I'm confused. What?
Never mind.
Never mind.
Don't worry about it. So yeah, what do you got? Anything? What do you got, Willie? What's in your pile of papers?
What's in your wallet?
Pile of papers. Well, I always have birthday. I have some jokes.
Okay.
That's good. He's gonna have to carry the rest of the show. I think we're pretty dry over
I got
here.
this.
I got a couple things.
Yeah.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. Well, go ahead. Do something. Tim can do his, and
I can dig down on my phone. I've got some shit.
So I got this one thing. It's nicknames for people that you probably have worked with at one time in your life or not.
Shorty.
So you got
Sharpshooter.
You got the guy named Noodles. He thinks all the jobs take 2 minutes.
Yeah.
You have Sensor Light. Only works if somebody walks past him.
Dude, I caught 2 guys today when I was out in the parking lot standing by the window on their phones.
Nice.
I was in another section of a building. I came around the building. I could see all the way through, and they're over there talking.
I thought I had issues. Like one time I was at home walking into my bathroom and because we were working a lot of overtime, and I walked up to my sink and was waiting for it to turn on like at work. Straight sober. I'm like, I need to stop working so much.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then you got this guy, but you called him Lantern. Not very bright.
Yep.
Always had to be carried.
Wow.
Lawn chair. Always folds under pressure. Then you got the one guy that has one hand bigger than the other.
Glenn. Giggity.
You called him Clock because one hand's bigger than the other. Then you had the guy that had one leg bigger than the other and had quite the limp. He was called Sniper's Nightmare.
That's right. I had Sharpshooter. I hate that he had crossed eyes. I didn't do it, but somebody else was making. They're Sharpshooter. It took me like a month to figure out what the hell he was talking.
Why do they call him that?
I thought he was like straight shooter. I was thinking, and then I'm like, oh, that ain't good.
Then you got the guy that you work with, and he never goes out with you. You call him the Olympic Flame.
The Olympic.
So,
what
more jokes?
Yeah, go ahead.
What does a sprinter eat before a race?
Fastios. Oh.
Nothing. They fast.
I don't get it.
Fast.
Oh. Next one.
Do it again.
Grasshopper walks into a bar. Bartender says, "We have a drink named after you." Grasshopper says, "You have a drink named Steve?"
I knew where that was going.
I like that one.
I went to the zoo the other day. There was only one dog in it. It was a Shih Tzu.
Great. It reminds me of the racing zoo.
That's all I got, kids.
Oh, wow. What do you got? We'll go to the birthdays in a minute. What do you got, Tim?
I have a couple things, actually. Talk about Joel Embiid taking stranglehold on the NBA MVP race. Basically, he's been unconscious the last 10 games.
Well, at least Kendrick Perkins will be happy.
Well, yeah, they think that might have something to do with it.
You think so?
Lighting a fire.
Nah, I think it's Giannis, but it's my opinion.
Yeah. So
there was an article this morning after Giannis got that triple double too about him being pushing him back.
He'll
up
be in
to,
the conference.
It's going to be the same
Embiid's
three
having
guys again.
Embiid's having a good year though.
I don't think they're going to overtake the Bucks for number 1 seed, but they're making a push to be the second best team in the East, and that's going to be. I mean, both races are fun right now, but the West is such a free for all right now. I mean, 10 games left. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to be watching so many different. I'm going to be up late the next couple of weeks watching games. So
yeah, there's a lot going on with those games that are left.
Where are the Celtics right now? They what, the 3 seed? Are they still number 2?
They're third.
Yeah. Yep.
I got it right here. Hold on.
Yeah, they dropped back.
They are a 3 seed at 49 and 23, and then Cavaliers are a 4 seed, and 4-5 with the Cavs and Knicks for the opening round playoffs.
Oof.
I am watching every game of that series. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, Cavs are a good young team. Knicks are too, though. Obviously.
Yeah, the Bucks are in the play-in right now at 10. So the Bulls. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Yeah, the Bucks
must have fell back last couple nights.
I missed a couple games.
Right. No.
Each
the
loss.
Bulls are in the 10th spot right now. So that they should have blown it up. We've had that conversation.
Yeah.
But
yep,
they're gonna limp in.
Right. Yeah, but I mean, I feel a good story about the Kings. First time in since 2006 that they're over 500. First time with a winning record.
And they should make the playoffs, obviously.
Oh, they're the number 2 seed. I mean, unless they lose,
Well, they're gonna clinch probably the next couple of days.
Yeah. And then the Lakers are still treading water without LeBron, 6-4 in the last 10 games. So I mean, good for them.
What's the kid's name last
Reeves.
night? Yeah, 38 points last night.
Only kid never to be drafted.
Oh,
but so he was a free agent.
It's like Superman, Reeves.
Yes. Right.
Yeah.
So and then
riding horses.
The Warriors have a 5-game road trip coming up, so we'll get to see
the Warriors cannot play on the road.
They cannot.
They're terrible on the road.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Like night and day. Like the records are flipped. They're 27-7 at home and 7-27 on the road.
Yeah.
That's the coaching, because he probably doesn't put them in their hotel rooms at night, and guys, got a big game tomorrow. Sleep in.
Right.
They probably just lets them go out clubbing.
Right. The Thunder are streaking at 7-3 in the 8th seed right now. So I mean, if you're the Nuggets and you want to play Oklahoma City, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Kids that have nothing to lose, so it's gonna be fun.
Nuggets have number 1 wrapped up pretty much, or
they're at 5-game lead on the Kings.
Oh yeah.
So, but I mean, they had a bad 10-game stretch. They're 5-5. The Kings are 8-2. These are all the last 10 games.
So they gained a couple games on them, obviously.
Yeah, Grizzlies are 6-4. The Suns are 5-5. The Clippers, who you don't know what team you're gonna get with them, even if Kawhi plays, so they're 5-5. The Mavericks are sinking like crazy. They're 4-6. Warriors are 4-6, and the Thunder are 7-3. They're the hottest team in the West right now. So,
I like in the long run. I think the Suns can make some noise, or the Warriors, just because the Suns get KD back and
I agree.
They're healthy. They're gonna be pretty good. As long as he just stays out of layup line, he'll be okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Nice.
But yeah, I think they're going to be. I mean, Warriors are always going to be a team. I mean, they were my preseason pick. It doesn't look like it's going to work out,
but when you're a team that thinks they can turn it on, you have issues.
Well, and and the NBA season doesn't allow you to do that usually because you can't just flip the switch and we're going to be the best team.
Right.
It's hard.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then once, I mean, those guys have won 4 titles. They weren't expected to win it last year. And then, I mean, how hungry are they? You know what I mean? Like, I hate to say that. I mean, they're all competitors and, but I mean, at some point it gets to how hard are you trying?
Yeah. Yeah. And you got guys like Draymond and I don't know. I think Draymond is almost overdone.
I agree.
I think I don't know if there's not much of an actor anymore, but I just don't think he's I agree. Someone said this the other day about him, and I think it was Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks is loving it. That guy's nuts.
Yeah.
He's got something to screw loose.
Yeah.
Yeah, he pushed over a guy.
Yeah.
But just for no reason.
He bumped
pushed over the camera.
Yeah, the camera guy. Yeah.
Was he the one that hit Donovan Mitchell on the ding ding?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. He's had like 3 he's got how many technicals?
17.
Yeah, 17. That's what it was.
But
holy cow.
He's it's crazy. And then watching Golden State play though, I mean, he's right about Draymond, totally about Draymond. Draymond's I'm not on a team. He's garbage.
Right.
He's not good he's not a guy. He's your 3rd or 4th option at best on any team.
Right.
I mean, I take guys like
Middleton.
Yeah. Well, Draymond
Different
Green,
players.
Draymond Green.
I'm just messing with you.
Draymond Green brings that PJ Tucker vibe to you now.
Right.
That the junkyard mentality.
The other guy.
But I take Jay Crowder Jay Crowder can shoot the ball.
Absolutely.
And have that mentality
right.
they have.
I take Jay Crowder over.
And I think that Draymond Green just is they could do better than better than Draymond Green on that team. I think that's what holds them back sometimes.
Are they going to have to make a decision like after this year on which guys they're keeping?
I think
Draymond's got to be going, right?
Draymond will be gone.
Because who's the guy that's their Poole or the guy that
Poole's a scorer?
Didn't Draymond like get in the fight with him?
Punched him.
Yeah, he punched him.
Yeah.
So isn't it about time maybe to let Draymond move on?
I think that whole situation sunk their season from the beginning because you've got, the old guard on that team, and I'm sure Poole was just poking the bear, But I mean, I think that really kind of fractured that team because they haven't really been the same since.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and they were a favorite.
Yeah, absolutely.
They were a preseason favorite to win the whole thing.
Right.
But that shit splits teams, man. You don't.
Right.
I mean.
Well, that's
except when Charlie and the third baseman got in the fight over the guy's wife, in Major League.
Well, because
they came together.
Lou was a great manager.
Lou was a better manager than Steve Kerr.
Yeah.
Corbin Burnson.
And Charlie Sheen.
Yeah.
Corbin's wife was hot in that movie.
Oh, she was smoking hot. And Charlie's like, I didn't know.
I didn't know. Been there.
Yeah.
That's typical games. Women.
You were the married guy?
No,
you've never been married. Oh, when are you going to get married, Tim? When are you going to settle down? And
as soon as you do, Ed. I'm waiting for you to lead me.
He does that shit to me every time.
I think you guys should have a triple.
Ed, when are you settling down?
I think you guys should have a triple wedding in Vegas or the Bahamas.
All 3 of us?
Yeah. Let's go somewhere. Okay, let's go Mexico. Let's do Mexico.
Tijuana.
Friend of the show. We got a bunch of friends of the show in Mexico right now. Andy and
they're back.
Oh, they're back already?
They came back yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I believe, or Saturday. I don't know. But yeah, they were there for a week. So yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to see Mark and show me his banana hammock tan line.
He wore it backwards, I heard.
Yeah. That Mark, he's Polish.
Hemorrhoids?
Yeah, like he's walking
Does
around.
your husband have balls too? No, sorry, Mark, if you're listening.
He'll get over it.
Actually, Mark listens to the show every week. He does.
I don't think anybody's listening to it right now. We got time to edit a lot of this shit out.
It'll be
7-minute
it'll
show.
be 8 minutes long.
Yeah, I'm cutting this a little short.
You got another thing?
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got one for Willie when you were talking about that those nicknames before. I got a buddy. He had 2 friends. I had to actually text them to see what they were, and it was Fat Boy and Light Bulb. They were both fat guys, but Light Bulb was just a little smarter. So I had to text them to get that.
That's great.
I couldn't remember their names. Timmy, what do you get?
So I just think this is funny. 2 things really. I want to go to NFL.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
So, I have Flipboard. I don't know if you guys know what app that is. You get to pick like a different bunch of subjects like the NFL, NBA, and it's different, like CBS Sports, Bleacher Report, all these websites that have articles, and it picks topics.
So it's an aggregator type thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So going through Flipboard at lunch the other day, and like, oh, Cowboys trade for a big receiver, and I'm like, oh, they must have got like DeAndre Hopkins or something like that. Brandon Cooks.
Yeah.
It's a good pickup. It's solid, but it's not like
it's not
the
like
name that jumps out of the board.
Right.
Like, oh, what? Oh, they get
right. Michael Thomas. Something like that.
Brandon Cooks has now played for every NFL team, I believe.
You might be right. So, and then I read some other article, and I wish I would have bookmarked it because I thought it was interesting that someone predicted that DeAndre Hopkins and OBJ will be playing for Kansas City Chiefs next year. So, I'd love to see that
for 1 year. It'd be awesome
with Mahomes. It'd be such a video game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Did you see their tackle? I didn't really realize this, that he was offered more money and more years last year, declined it, and ended up getting less at Cincinnati.
Orlando Brown?
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
It was crazy.
And the guy wants to trade there.
Oh, how about Lamar? He is. Well, there's conflicting reports that someone reported that he was offered $200 million guaranteed and he turned it down, and then he said that was a lie, and then the actual number was like 3 years at 130 guaranteed. Why wouldn't you take that?
It's not enough.
Well, and then you went to another he's what, 26, right? So he's be another free agent at 29. It's another like he can make more. I don't know. Just he needs an agent.
Well, was it Laramie Tunsil?
Yeah,
just did that, and he's been doing like 3-year contracts, so he's going on his 4th contract.
Well, he's not. He's still with the team.
No,
they signed him.
He just signed.
Oh, they re-signed him. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and they said he's
Texans?
Yep.
Wow.
Because they're loading up. They got who's the tight end from Dallas? Dalton Schultz,
and they got Devin Singletary.
Yeah, from the Bills.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought the Schultz signing was a great pick because good receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they're saying he does his own contract. He's his own agent. So he's been doing these small contracts, and he's been every 3 years he's hitting again.
Yeah, because
he's the highest paid again. I think he's the highest paid again, or something, or what? Right up there.
Closer.
How much did he get?
It was like 50 or something.
3 years, 50.
Something like that.
I thought that's the thing I'm upset about the Bears, and I think the Bears offered him a decent contract, Orlando Brown, but I think he went with the Bengals. I think people say because he wanted a chance to be competitive next year, which that's fair. I mean, that's fair if that's what that's fine. I mean, I get it.
3 years, $75 million.
Oh, 75. Yeah,
wow.
$30 million signing bonus, full $50 million guaranteed.
That was 50 guaranteed. That's what it was.
And then it's $60 million in total guarantees.
You know why? Because he becomes cap friendly.
Right.
Yep.
Because they're drafting a quarterback this year, and there's 4 years before I got to worry about it. He's right in that window now with them for 3 years, and they can
move around.
And he's going to give him great protection.
And you got to have a left tackle for your rookie.
Right.
I think he only gave up 2 or 4 sacks last year, all year.
I still think it was a huge mistake. Well, he kind of begged to get out of Miami, but Miami should have tried to keep him for sure. He's one of the best.
Yeah, but what did that trade net them?
I can't remember.
Yeah.
But I mean, left tackles are hard to get, man. Good left tackles in the NFL, they don't just fall off trees, guys.
Bakhtiari.
Yeah, well,
he can guzzle beers too.
He was good. Now his knees messed up. That's the problem with him.
The problem is his knees been messed up for 3 years. They keep paying him.
Yeah, he was very good, and then that's what sucks. Injury. That's a problem with that too. Your guy, we talked earlier, or before the show, we were talking about it. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, 1 year, $8 million.
Yeah, great
One
deal.
of the best safeties in football.
Who said him?
The Lions.
Lions did, yeah.
1 year deal. Lions.
How do they pull off that $8 million? Or do you think it's just like a prove it? So he's looking for a big contract.
Rumor was they offered him a little more in Philly, and I don't know what happened there. These guys just all of a sudden I don't know what happens with these guys if they don't get it.
Probably called Dan Campbell.
Maybe he thinks 1 year, $8 million to prove. Yeah, like you said, he's gonna be better because he's pretty. I would say Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. He was at the height of his free agent chances, or close to it right now. But does he think it's gonna be better next year? I mean, I don't know.
So again, why didn't he sign a 2-year contract or a 3-year?
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you think? I don't want to say. I mean, do you think there's collusion amongst the agents and
NFL?
Yeah,
owners, teams.
It's starting to look that on some of these deals. Yeah. I mean, and some of the stuff going around. Because you think an agent was leaning, I want you, you're going to go here, here, here. And he takes a 1-year deal at Detroit for $8 million.
Yeah, but these agents have to tell them their offers.
Right.
That's what they say.
Well, but if that goes out, you aren't an agent in NFL ever again.
Right.
Because it came out, and I think he actually admitted to it. I just want to go. I don't want to stay in Philly. I think he just.
I think he
could
have got a 3-year contract with him, though.
Yeah, but there's a lot of guys saying they want to play for Dan Campbell.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, maybe that's all it
Doesn't matter if you have 1 ass cheek and 3 toes. I will beat your ass.
That's Dan Campbell.
Is it?
Hard Knocks.
That's
Knocks,
awesome. Yeah. So, I mean, that's the word going around the NFL that people want to play for him.
Yeah.
So the Lions, I mean, they're picking up talent. They're going to be good.
Well, they had a great coach staff. I mean, I think Aaron Glenn left. Did he? Or
one of them left, I know.
Or Deuce Staley left. Or maybe one
It
of
was
them.
Deuce left.
He left or get fired. Or he went to college. He went to coach with. Did he go coach with Deion Sanders at Colorado?
Maybe.
I thought someone did that. But Aaron Glenn and Deuce Staley wasn't even and Hard Knocks last year.
Isn't Deuce the guy loses his voice?
Yeah, he wasn't even the offensive coordinator, but they followed him around. And then Aaron Glenn was defense coordinator.
Glenn stayed because he wants to stay there.
They had a good coaching staff.
Yeah.
They had a Mark Brunell as a quarterback coach.
Right.
They had a solid coach, and their line coach was offensive.
Oh,
line coach
yeah, it was
pretty,
that guy that was like a Pro Bowler.
Yeah, he was pretty.
For Philly.
It was all XN. Oh, Hank Fraley.
Fraley, yeah.
Fraley was there. Yeah, it wasn't Hank or Fraley's the last name.
Yeah.
But they had a good coaching staff, a bunch of good NFL guys that probably just are coaching.
Yeah.
That's hard to find sometimes.
Yeah.
But Campbell does it right. He is the coach.
Right.
He doesn't dabble in everything. He's the coach.
Right.
He works with tight ends. He did work with some tight ends last year because that's what he
doesn't
did.
micromanage everything.
No, he does. You'll see him work with tight ends on how to make their, he did how you should block, how to get out of your thing. He was teaching them that stuff, but he doesn't tell Aaron Glenn or doesn't tell the offense coordinator what they should do.
Right. Delegates, let them do the job, hands off.
That's why it works.
Right.
He's the motivator.
So now let's just say, okay, the Lions have a big year this year. Let's say next year they go on, say they win the Super Bowl. They improve this year. Are teams going to start looking for that next Dan Campbell instead of this nerd that follows all these analytics
or retreads?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not a fan.
Is there going to be a big run on these Dan Campbell type tough guys like Ditka's going to come
Campbell
back?
was considered a retread, right? Because he was
Campbell.
He was a Dolphins
interim.
coach.
He was, yeah.
He was an interim.
But I'm not a fan. Like the guy down in Miami, not a fan of at all. Not a fan of one bit of him.
Another nerd.
I think he's a terrible coach.
Yeah.
Well, but there's who's the other guy that's kind of he's the same kind of guy.
McVay.
Well, the guy in San Diego, same type of situation.
Yeah, he's a defensive coach though.
But he's a kind of
Staley.
Staley went to the Panthers, by the way. He's coaching running backs and assistant head coach there.
Yeah.
Who took the he got fired?
No, he chose to go there.
Oh, but who's the Chargers coach now?
Staley's still there.
No, I'm talking about Deuce Staley.
Oh, Deuce. Okay.
Because we were talking about.
Oh, sorry.
What?
No, but Staley. I mean, he just makes bad in-game decisions.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Now, is there going to be a run like there's always been on these coaching trees? Is there going to be a Dan Campbell type run where they want the next tough guy that just gets up there and?
Well, it probably won't be like any like Packers or Jets quarterback coaches. That's for sure.
Yeah, no. But I mean, he come out of like nowhere because he wasn't even like when they went for that interim.
No, Staley?
No, Campbell. He wasn't like an offensive coordinator or nothing.
No,
they grabbed him.
Tight ends coach.
But
he worked with Sean Payton, and I think
and they knew he had leadership skills.
Right,
might do something for you being Sean. But
he was well liked when he was in Miami.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But he come out of nowhere.
What's that?
They ended the season good that year. He coached.
They
missed the playoffs.
Yeah.
They won 5 in a row or something.
Yeah.
And they fired him. So
I'm predicting it now. If they have 2 good years here, come close to the Super Bowl, and he pulls Detroit out of its 80-year cesspool.
When was the last time they won a championship?
50s.
No, they won champions back in the 90s.
No,
like the NFL.
Oh, NFL champion.
Was it or 56?
57.
57.
1957.
Wow.
So yeah, I mean they're
light the beam.
To me, I'm going to call it right now. There's going to be a run because everybody follows those trends. Right now, it's the nerd coach.
I'm not saying I watch Hard Knocks, and I'm not saying it because it's a Bear, but the Bears coaches. Watching him at Hard Knocks with the Colts to 1 year, he's the same type of guy. He's not a pretty boy, not a fancy guy. He's a defensive guy. That's what he is. And in his meetings, he was very
he's not
player friendly,
right?
And the players loved him,
right?
That's the thing.
Ex-player too, right?
I don't know if Eberflus played.
See, I think that helps. Like, because Campbell's tight end.
Yes, Campbell's built like he could still play. It looks like.
Yeah,
dude, he's
absolutely.
out there doing push-ups
He's
with them
nuts.
and stuff.
Yeah.
He's a big dude.
Right, and that's probably why they like him. You know what I mean? Like, you got to
They'll
have
follow
that,
him over a cliff, man.
pretty much. Yeah.
I mean, it's hard. The problem is you hire these guys, like you're saying, the guys that are good at telling you what's going to happen if, well, it's 3rd and 7 and it's 3rd and 2 from the 42. You should go for it.
83% chance of getting a
4th and 1
here.
on the 47. You should always go for it.
I mean,
right?
if I'm young coaches now, I mean, he's not very young anymore, but I mean, I'm not going to argue. You know, I love the guy. Kyle Shanahan is hands down.
Oh, yeah.
One of the best young coaches in football. I
Right.
mean, it's hard to argue with him. It really is. He's
Right.
the smoke and mirrors he does every year with whoever is the quarterback. Every guy gets hurt. Every offensive player on his team gets hurt.
Right.
Debo's gets hurt. He's out. They were down to their 4th running back a year ago. I mean, it's insane.
Right.
Just keep winning.
Yeah.
Because you know what they do? They go out and get defensive players, offensive line, defensive line, and they build from out in and or
Right,
inside
and then
out.
he adjusts his schemes to the talent that he has.
He wants Trey Lance because I think he wants Trey Lance to run something different.
Right.
I mean,
They brought in that McCaffrey guy too. He wasn't too bad.
well, McCaffrey was. It's a sign. That's a thing, and we talked about this in the years past. And obviously, you know, not 2 years, but you know, why wouldn't the Packers be in a sweepstakes like that?
Oh, he would be perfect. For
I mean,
they can't because they got to pay Rodgers so much. the
but
Niners don't have to.
Yeah, I mean, but you could trade things away and
Right. You could make
cut away Jones and
right,
and you can make space for a guy like Christian McCaffrey. And what happened? Christian McCaffrey, less usage,
right,
great numbers still
because
and stayed healthy.
right,
Yeah.
because he's a weapon. He's
Yeah.
not a running back. He's a weapon.
But they
he's a
have,
weapon in
and
the
they've got
passing game.
Debo, and they've got
Elijah Mitchell. I think got more
Yeah.
carries the last half
Yeah.
of the year,
Yeah.
but not more touches.
Right.
It got him in space where he's
Right.
not getting hit in between tackles all the
Exactly.
time.
I can't figure out how they can't figure that out. When you got, like, say, Khalil Herbert, you got to get him the ball out in space to let him go.
Well,
we're gonna see what happens there.
We'll see. Yeah,
We can have that debate.
I like Luke Getsy. I'm fine.
Yeah, I
with him.
mean,
Eckler might be going to the Bears. He's on the
That's the rumor. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what they
I
talk
don't
about.
like it.
no.
It's
They don't sign Montgomery. That's a good. I think
Montgomery's in
He
Detroit.
was in Detroit.
He went to Detroit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he replaced
Well,
Jamal Williams.
Well, but the Bears did sign. They signed and just a return guy, the kid from Homer, Travis Homer got
Yep.
signed by them.
Okay.
But they also signed Deontay Foreman.
Yes.
They did. Yeah.
And Deontay Foreman is a wild card. If you don't understand, Deontay Foreman can start in the NFL.
He had 940 yards
And
last year for the
I
Panthers.
don't honestly believe that Khalil Herbert's going to be the starter next year. At this
No,
point,
I don't.
Them signing him.
I saw that.
I
Yeah.
think Khalil Herbert might be in the same boat he was,
Right.
Because Deontay Foreman, I think, is a better back,
Yeah.
I think, than Montgomery. Or
Yeah,
and
he's
I like
just-
Montgomery. Montgomery was a workhorse that would get you extra 5. He never fell backwards.
Right.
Always forward.
Never tried to be fancy. He was. That's why I liked him.
Right.
If the Bears would have kept him, David Montgomery, I would have been fine with it.
Right.
But if you're going to go out and cheat, I mean, they're paying these guys their whole running back room is like worth $8 million or something like that
Yeah.
right now. $5 million. I mean, you can't go wrong with that.
No.
I mean, and they're
Easiest
also-
position to fill in the
yeah,
NFL.
Yeah, and you know, and that's why I agree that going to get Eckler would change that. Then
Right.
makes your number bigger in a spot that you. Would Eckler make you better? Yeah. Would he make you? Would he put you?
They're
going
gonna
to
draft.
Go?
They're gonna draft a guy in the 4th round
And
this
all
year.
and all
They
those,
might draft the Texas running back with the 9th
and
pick.
number 9.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like
Best.
that.
He's the
supposed to be
best
a
running back in the
beast.
draft.
I know.
Or if they trade back again, like they're talking, people say
Right.
they might trade down a number 10, get to 16 or 17. He's
Right.
there.
If a quarterback's available, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Because
Yeah.
you don't. Yeah.
Yeah. Although I think they're still going to go. I think the thing right now, I think they're going to go after offensive lineman, obviously. And I believe it's going to be. I think I'm
the guy
leaning
from
toward
Northwestern.
Ohio State,
Oh.
because Northwestern they've been talking, and this is a big thing, and people laugh, but it's huge. His arms aren't very long.
No. Yeah.
He's
and
he can't pay the bill at
and they
lunch.
did that with Tevin Jenkins.
Yeah.
But he wasn't a first round pick. They drafted this kid, great guard, but they drafted him a tackle. His arms are short, so he has
but
to play.
Tevin's tough, right?
Tevin can play guard.
Right.
Yeah, that's fine.
But he got him to play tackle. It
Yeah.
didn't work out.
Right.
Moving the guard, fabulous.
Nice.
So I like the Paris. What's his name from Ohio State? Paris Campbell.
Paris Campbell.
No, not
No,
Paris Campbell.
that's
That's
a-
a receiver. Paris
Johnson.
Whatever. He's a tackle.
Yeah.
But I don't disagree. I still think if Jalen Carter falls to him,
Oh, for sure, you got to take him.
no matter what,
Well,
that's what the rumor was. The reason the Bears dropped
Because he's dropping.
because they were like, we can't, we don't. Maybe they don't like Will Anderson. But they said we're not going to take Jalen Carter number 4.
No.
No way.
So,
we're not taking him.
so if
there.
you're sitting at number 9 right now, and Carter makes it to 7, Do you trade up to get him?
No.
Nope.
You try to
No.
wait and see if he falls to you?
Yeah.
I don't think you're the Bears aren't.
I think he will. He
don't-
couldn't finish his workout.
Yeah, I think the thing with him is that I think he could be great but if he can't finish his workout, isn't in shape. Now I know he had a lot of shit going on,
Right.
And brought on himself. But when you're going through that stuff, you don't
Yeah.
have
You
you're,
had 6
worried.
weeks to prepare.
Yeah, you're right though. You can still go in the weight room and work off some of that energy.
Exactly.
You just killed all your buddies, though.
But he was overweight.
Right.
He couldn't finish his workout.
He cramped up.
So
Yeah.
I popped a calf, but I'm 50.
Right.
I keep myself in shape,
Right.
guys.
You had one job to do for 6 weeks. Get ready for that.
I really think they're taking. I think
Yeah, it does make you question his.
Absolutely.
This guy's gonna get some circulation socks now.
Maybe the
swollen.
maybe he falls to the Packers
I will put it
Nah.
this way.
at 14.
If the Pack, there's so many other things the Packers need besides defensive line help.
Well, because that Gary, I think Gary's their guy on
Yeah.
the line. They're fine with him.
Right.
But they're going to just take, if Rodgers leaves, they're going to take an offensive player just to piss him off.
That'd be
I
awesome.
hope so.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
No doubt about it.
Yeah, I would love it if the TCU receiver fell to them and they took him.
Well, actually, the rumor is taking the tight end.
Oh, the guy from Notre Dame?
Yeah.
There's so many good tight ends in this draft,
Yeah.
though, that they could get one at 3 in the 3rd or 4th round.
I guess this guy's supposed to be
He's
the
a stud.
guy.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah. So the guy from South Dakota State. That's tight end U. That's another tight end U division.
Yeah.
1AA.
The kid from Michigan had a great pro day.
Did he?
I think he was 3rd fastest. He was the fastest tight end, and he was.
It's not a Butt brother, is it?
I like
No.
fast tight ends.
Yes.
They're hard to catch, but I like the journey.
Right.
Especially once you catch him.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, we'll see. That we'll do the draft show. You can come to the draft show. We do it Thursday night. First night of draft, we do a live draft.
I'll be
show.
here.
When is the draft?
April 27th.
Yeah.
27.
Round
Okay, so
one,
we're still a month out.
Yeah, and that's the other thing about the Aaron Rodgers saga. They're saying now that he might not be traded till that day.
Well, they say like you guys said about the money thing. I think June 1st is a big number. I think
Yes, that's
Right.
June 1st.
So they
Yeah,
might
but
put
they
it
can
in
still
June
agree to the trade and just get it
Yeah.
over with and announce it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Execute it.
I mean, I don't think the Packers change their draft strategy, no matter who's there.
I don't either.
Because either way, you're not getting anything. Well, unless you Elijah Moore, you're right.
Right.
Elijah Moore would change your thought of a running receiver.
Right.
I mean, so yeah, you're right. But I still think they're gonna and they need offensive line help too.
Absolutely.
Don't let
Everybody
fool
does.
you.
Yeah.
Their line has got beat up the last couple of years. Free agency and injuries is
Yeah,
killing them.
I
The only
don't.
guy they have really left that's really, I mean, is Jenkins.
Right. And they have Tom's. He played guard and center, so he's a guy from Wake Forest last year.
I
He was
mean,
a fourth round pick.
Bakhtiari is done. I mean, unless he may play, but he's not Bakhtiari. He may have to move the right tackle.
Right.
They need a left. Maybe Northwestern falls to them.
Right.
Yeah, I don't see
know.
him taking it. I really don't see him taking a tight end there. It's the Packers. They
Yeah.
won't.
Yeah.
They're going to take offensive or defensive line there.
Yeah, I agree.
They always
I think
do.
it's gonna be offensive line personally. I agree.
Probably.
I
The
agree. Or
that-
trade back and
that-
get
yeah.
a couple. They may trade back on that
Yeah.
spot
Right.
too. I
Yeah,
mean,
Patrick Lennon's available. Let's get out of there. His brother. Oh,
So
geez,
yeah,
that one still
well,
chaps my ass.
that'll be a fun show.
We
yeah.
were yelling at the screen that
Oh,
night.
Patrick Queen.
Or Queen, yeah.
Yeah,
What did I say?
Patrick
Patrick
Queen,
Lennon?
yeah.
My
Queen,
fault.
yeah.
Yeah, Patrick Queen.
Patrick Queen, I thought should have been a pick there, but
Yeah, we were yelling at the
Patrick
screen.
Queen is a linebacker, right?
Yeah.
Plays for Baltimore now? Yeah.
Yep.
Good player.
that was a pick.
We were
that
like,
I
oh,
said,
Packers are
they
taking
gotta
him.
Take Queen there, they have to, and they
Yeah.
didn't. We're like Jordan Love, and they traded up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're like, oh, they got to be taken. I
Right.
mean, when you talk a quarterback, it just amazed me because like Jalen Hurts was
Right.
rated higher, and if they had Jalen Hurts now, what a game changer!
They
I mean,
still would have got love in the second round.
yeah, you're right. They could have got Jordan. Maybe they were. I don't know. I guess you got to do what you got to do, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever. That's we've talked about.
I
That a million
think
times.
they're going to draft a quarterback this draft too. So
Oh yeah.
you got to have the Ron Wolf philosophy of drafting a quarterback every year because look at
Yeah. Take
look
a
at
shot.
the draft capital they've
Brunell,
got.
Aaron Brooks.
Right.
Yeah, but none of those guys way in the back ever end up playing in the NFC Championship game.
AFC Championship game.
Tim Brady did.
Or so did Purdy.
That's Tom's brother.
Mark
Or
Brunell.
Purdy got knocked out.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I know what you're saying. Yeah, Burnell. I mean, they had
Right.
Burnell,
Ty
Detmer, and
right.
Aaron Brooks,
Aaron Brooks.
Right.
Doug Peterson.
Peterson. Well, yeah, but he wasn't drafted. Who's
Warner.
who was one of the brothers from Boston College?
Hasselbeck, Matt.
Hasselbeck.
His
Yeah.
name went
Oh.
to Seattle and had a good career.
Yeah.
Real good career.
I thought he was
Right.
making a racist statement there. He said one of those brothers from Boston College.
Because there were like 8 Hasselbeck brothers.
Yeah, there are.
Tim married the girl from Survivor.
Yeah.
And then the one other one, Elizabeth
Right.
Hasselbeck.
Yeah, married.
That's
Tim,
Elizabeth. That's the one that married.
She was
Okay.
on a View, and
Yeah.
they got her off the show because she was smarter than they
She
were.
was, yeah,
Right.
way better looking.
No,
Yeah.
no, that's the problem too. She was cute.
Oh,
Speaking of Hasselbeck, one of the best things, like Murphy and I went to Nashville in October. We went to a Titans Colts game. Snoozer, by the way. But like one of the best thing is like in the crowd seeing all the old school Titans jerseys, like Hasselback, Mariota, like some guy or girl that had like punters. Like I had to look up the name. I can't remember who they were, but they're like punters from like the second season.
Is it true that it must be the Texans, or is it? I think one of them. I don't know if Titans or Texans are going to wear Oilers jerseys this year.
The Titans did. The game that we were at,
They're going to wear the old Oiler jersey.
They didn't wear. They were supposed.
They called me.
They were supposed to. It was the anniversary, like the 20th anniversary of the inaugural season and stuff. They were supposed to.
Yeah, because they're the Oilers. Yeah.
Yeah, but for some, like the Texans didn't let them because Houston was in the name. It was something ridiculous. Like
just put the Oiler helmet on and just a jersey. You don't got.
Yeah. Have you seen the XFL? The is it the Houston Renegades or whatever? They have the oil derrick on it.
Do they?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm a fan of old jerseys. Someone else is wearing an old jersey this year too. Bringing back something. I can't remember. I'll think what you guys.
Not Pat the Patriot because they wore those last year.
Yeah, no, it wasn't that. I know the
I love that.
creamsicle.
The Rams.
Tampa's wore a creamsicle, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, they wore that. Somebody's doing something.
Was it the Rams or the Chargers changed something?
The Chargers did the old bowl with the number in it. They've done it a few years. That's cool. The powder blue.
Yeah.
Those are kind of cool.
I like.
Yeah. Maybe I was thinking old because
Tampa's got that Buccaneer guy with the knife in his mouth.
Yeah, but Tampa, they've done those.
The
creamsicles, yeah, they've done those.
Yeah.
I don't know which one it is.
I don't think the
Remember
Denver
the Selman brothers wearing those.
And the Broncos done their old jerseys too. With the D on it,
horse.
the horse. Yeah,
The horse.
Those are great.
Bronco,
yeah, those are cool. I don't know. Maybe I just was thinking. Maybe it was someone that did it recently. But whatever. Maybe it was Oilers. Willie, you want to do birthdays?
I can.
Okay. Ooh, let's do it.
Oh yeah, I gotta play your song. Sorry.
Wow.
Today is your birthday. Today is your birthday. Today is your birthday. Today is the day. Today is your birthday. Today is your birthday. Today is your birthday, dear someone today.
Birthdays are good.
Nice.
So it was this week in birthdays. So you guys all ready?
Wait, I interrupt. So we're talking about upsets. Number 9, Miami in women's basketball just upset number 1, Indiana. Just so you guys are
down. So we got Stanford and Indiana.
Yeah, 70-68.
The Big Ten's not doing well except in hockey.
Right.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And wrestling.
Nope. So first on the list this week is Glenn Close.
Ooh, she was a fox.
I just watched.
You get to start, Tim. Oh, go ahead. What'd you watch? Fatal Attraction?
Fatal Attraction.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they're making a series of
Yeah.
Fatal Attraction now, too. So it just goes to show you that Hollywood has nothing left, original content to make anything with.
No, they just take something from Europe or like a foreign film
or a movie that's
just
30 years
remake
old.
Everything.
That's why I had a rave about that show Shrinking and Ted Lasso. Those are original new ideas, and they're good. That's why I raved about it. So I guess. Okay, Tim, you're first for
Glenn Close.
And then Ed and me.
73.
I'm going to do it right off the bat. 69.
-2. I'm going to say a 2 just for fun. I was kidding.
Yeah.
Well, Michael Douglas, they can't be the same age, though. There's no way. She was younger than him. And he's old, I think. I'm going to say 68.
76.
Ooh, what'd you, 73?
73.
Damn, okay.
Michael Douglas's dad is like 100.
I think Michael Douglas might be 80 now.
Yeah.
Or 70.
Yeah, his
He's
dad's
close.
like 100.
Yeah.
Bruce Willis.
Yeah, he ain't doing good.
You're first.
I ain't going to guess.
Bruce, what is his birthday
It's
today,
my
right?
turn.
Yeah, you're first. Yep.
It's my turn. I'm going to say he's older than us.
His birthday was yesterday.
He's
Right.
older than us. I'm going to say 65.
68.
Would you say 68? Jerk.
I saw it.
Did you?
Not there. I saw it somewhere.
He's
He's not doing.
You guys are
No,
going to
he's
start
not doing
going through the birthdays
No,
in the
they
Kenosha
pop-
News.
Like no, they pop up on Facebook. Like
Yeah.
once in a while, someone's
he's-
bro,
and he's been struggling with his
It
health.
said happy birthday,
yeah.
Bruce Willis, CPKA.
Yeah,
So it's me first.
Spike Lee.
little Spike Lee.
Great director.
Of shoe commercials.
Did you ever see the 25th Hour?
No.
It's a very underrated.
Who's in it? Sounds so good. You can't remember who the hell's in it.
He was in Rounders.
Blew his
Oh, Ed Norton?
Ed Norton.
Oh,
Okay.
great actor. I
Yeah.
love him.
Yeah.
Rounders great. So was American History X.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jeez.
that was
That's original.
that was
That was probably the hardest movie I had watched.
Yeah,
up there. I had to like stop it, get out, walk around.
I was like, what is going on
Yeah.
here? The opening scene, right? When
Yeah.
he, oh,
Is that the boot stomp?
oh,
Yeah. The
Oh.
curb, the
Then
curb,
have a
bite
little
a curb.
crack sound. Oh,
Right.
oh, terrible. Oh, so I'm first. Who is it?
No, I'm first. Spike
yeah.
Lee.
Spike Lee.
No, it's me. I'm me.
You just had it.
No, I got it right.
Oh, I tried to steal it.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. I
It's
was
you.
right. This is the third one, right?
Third one, yes.
It's like you. I'm trying to
Cheaters.
steal the deal.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say who we on?
Spike Lee.
I feel like Willie. Can't remember what I'm doing.
What the
Spike
hell?
Lee. I'm gonna say he's 67.
I'm gonna. Oh, go ahead. Yeah, you're.
I'm gonna say 72.
Today is.
I'm gonna
your
say
birthday.
66.
Dang.
What did I say? 67.
Yeah.
Dang. Yeah, boys. Go ahead.
Yeah, he did barbershop, right?
No, check out the 25th hour though. It's
25th hour.
Yeah.
I gotta remember that.
All right, Tim, you're up.
yes.
Michael Rappaport.
Oh,
I love him.
He's off. He's insane.
He
He's
is.
a little
He's
nutty.
such a Celtics homer. Like I love those guys that are just like
I like that that whole Boston attitude. The
right.
Who's that comedian too? The guy. It's just a
Bill
dick.
Burr.
Bill Burr. And,
Yeah.
you know, the guys like they're both liberal, but they're also guys that you'd probably sit down and have a beer with, and they would probably make fun of some people. And
Yeah, he was in a John Singleton movie too.
Yeah, it was about the football player.
Right. Tyra Banks is in it.
There's a shoot. He's
a shooter.
He's a skinhead.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's the he shoots up the school
I'm gonna say 58.
or the college. It was the college campus.
Right.
I'm gonna say 56.
Higher learning.
Higher
Hop
learning.
Hop just put it
Yes.
in there. Higher
Another
learning.
good movie.
Yeah, very good movie.
Fi- 56, 58.
57.
53.
Dang.
See, I didn't think he
I
was.
didn't think he was old. Yeah. I thought he was like a little bit older than
He
me.
aged very well.
No.
It's a
What are you?
redhead.
You're 52.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Brad Hall from
Who the hell
Saturday
is
Night
he?
Live. Married to
Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Yes.
Yeah, he's not much on the eyes.
No.
Brad Hall.
Great writer,
I
though.
don't remember.
Brad Hall, 67.
70.
Didn't his son play basketball for Northwestern?
Sure
Yes,
did. Yep,
69.
sure did. Nope.
-2.
65.
Damn it.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, he looks
I'm
like
terrible
shit.
at
It's
this
hard to
game.
guess.
Heads up.
Matthew Broderick.
Who's-
What are you looking at me for? It's not my
It's
turn.
my turn, right?
Yep, your turn.
Boom.
Let's see. He was
War
Ferris
Games.
Bueller,
Yeah,
War
great
Games.
movie. Yeah.
Yep.
Bueller.
I don't like war games that much.
What's the
62.
66.
64?
61.
Damn.
I was off by one to start.
Me, I'm up.
What's the army movie that he was in? Based in Biloxi, Mississippi.
Oh,
Biloxi Blues.
Biloxi Blues. Yeah. Bill Shatner.
Oh, William Shatner.
Doesn't have much longer.
I'm going to say he's 84.
87.
He's got to be 90. No.
You said 90?
Yeah.
No.
Damn it.
92.
Wow. Looks good for his age.
Yeah.
He's the best, man.
The best rug.
Tim,
Him
you're
and
up.
Gene.
Best on Boston Legal.
Yeah, he was pretty good in that.
Hey, Denny Crane.
Denny Crane.
Denny Crane.
The-
Oh my
the one-
God.
The one time, dude, some of the best stuff on there. He gets almost like carjacked, robbed in the parking garage, and it's a black guy. And he pulls out his pistol when the guy's not looking, and the guy's like, he's like, well, I can't shoot you. I'm a white guy. I'm a bigwig. I'm a rich white guy. If I shoot you, he's just like babbling on, like holding a gun at this guy's face. And he also shoots his gun off in his office a couple times.
Denny Crane.
Denny Crane.
Good show, actually.
Yeah.
Great show. Tim, I think you're
Just insane.
right?
Yep.
Yeah, I just went.
Bob Costas.
Ooh. He's older than he looks because he's a good looking man.
Well, his hair is about 27.
Yeah.
Right.
Which implant?
His pink eye's 7.
Who's that guy?
Oh, yeah.
That's
I
terrible.
wonder who farted on his pillow.
He's like the new Dick Clark. I mean, he's still.
I want to say 78.
Ooh, you're high. I think there.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, I bet you we're within 5 years.
74. Yeah, you can't do it. You're not going to do it. That's a goocher if you get a second one.
70.
71.
Damn.
You were a little high there.
A little high.
It's going to be Ed.
Vision Quest star Matthew Modine.
Oh my God.
Remember that?
And Pacific Heights.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He was the husband.
Michael Keaton was the nut job.
Oh, that was
he was in.
Was Melanie Griffin with his wife?
I
it
don't
was
know.
Melanie Griffin.
I saw that movie. You know that. Remember what was the name of the movie theater where Pick and Save is now?
UA Cinemas.
UA Cinemas. I saw that movie there on a date.
Matthew Modine. Is that you, John Wayne? Is that me? From Full Metal Jacket.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Murphy made me watch that movie. Good movie.
Love that.
Yeah.
One of my favorite. So let's see.
It was good, and then after boot camp, it was okay.
Yeah, the boot camp's awesome.
It's like two different movies.
Yeah, you're right.
You know?
It was good, but the first half was way better.
The first half's amazing.
Yeah, we're off track here. Willie's getting annoyed.
No, not at all.
So Matthew Modine.
I like the back and forth.
He's 64.
Damn.
Wow, that was
Someone's on
good.
fire tonight.
So Ed, you're even now. 0.
Oh, we get -1 for. We get -1.
-2.
It's +2 -1. We did.
Oh, is it okay?
Yeah,
okay,
that's what we did. It was
Oh, so I'm
two-
+1.
So you're +1, and I'm at. I should be 0
All right.
because I got. Yeah, it was -1 and +2.
Yep.
Yeah.
What has Matthew Modine done in a while? I
I
haven't seen him in a while.
He was on
His
something not
wife.
too long ago.
Oh, sorry.
Let's see.
That's
We
me.
got Reese Witherspoon.
Oh, love her. My favorite.
43.
49.
I thought she was my.
She might be 50.
No, she's younger than me.
No.
She was great.
She's younger than me because I wouldn't bang an older woman, and I know I'd bang her.
That's your fault.
47.
Dang.
I told you I'd bang her.
She was very good in their Apple TV show.
The Morning Show.
The Morning Show.
Morning Show. I heard that.
It's a great
Yeah.
show.
Oh, she's good in
Sweet Home Alabama.
Sweet Home Alabama.
The one that was okay.
Oh.
Everybody loves that one movie, but I think it's stupid. But
What? Sweet Home Alabama?
she's the lawyer.
Oh,
I just went and saw the
Legally Blonde.
musical.
Legally Blonde.
Legally Blonde. And it's
The
She-
musical was awesome.
She's in a movie with Paul Rudd, and she's a softball national team player.
Ant-Man Wasp.
What's that?
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
No.
Oh, wrong one.
Yeah, Bill Nicholson's in that movie too, and he's Paul Rudd's dad, and he gets caught by the SEC doing something, and Nicholson wants Paul Rudd to lie to the SEC. It's I can't remember the name of the movie. It's kind of weird.
And Reese is in it though.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what she's awesome in? Pleasantville.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
She's hot in
I
that
never
one
watched that. I don't-
too.
Was that a TV show or movie?
movie.
I-
Tobey Maguire's in that movie.
Oh, I
Yeah,
never saw it.
They're
I wrecked a couple socks watching that.
couple.
Yeah,
The movie was only 6 minutes long.
this was last week. I just rewatched.
So it's 3 minutes long.
It wasn't a big sock either anymore.
Yeah, it's like a time travel movie. They get sucked into a TV and they're in black and white, and
They're like in the
Like
50s,
the
like
Truman Show.
well, it's like the goofy 50s. You know, like everybody.
Isn't Tobey Maguire in
They
that?
shoot
Yeah.
basketballs, like the basketball team. Every shot goes in.
Yeah, every shot goes in.
Everything's perfect.
I might have saw
They go.
that
It's like they
movie.
go on to Leave
It's-
It to Beaver, essentially.
Yeah, I might have seen that.
it's like a
movie.
Twilight Zone.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
better.
yeah. I might have seen that.
All right.
Who went first last time?
I did.
Tim, you're
Yeah.
up. Oh, you went first?
Yeah, because it was Reese Witherspoon.
Okay, so it's Ed.
Chaka Khan.
Shaka Khan.
Oh, she's old lady.
Shaka Khan, let me rock you. Let me rock you, Shaka Khan. Let me rock you. Something like that, right?
Something like that. Yeah.
Something like that.
77.
I'm gonna say she's. Shit. Man, I'm gonna be high, but I'm gonna say 83.
I'm gonna say 81.
70.
Damn,
Oh,
she young.
Sorry, Shaka Khan.
Yeah, no kidding.
I apologize.
It did crack.
Yeah. Me? Yeah, me.
Right.
Michelle Monaghan.
Oh,
I don't know who that is.
What was she in?
she was in one of the
She was in that Ben Stiller movie.
Oh,
You're thinking Bridget Moynihan.
no.
Bridget Moynihan.
That's what I was thinking
Blue
of.
Bloods.
No. I know
Yeah,
what movie
that's
you're
what I
talking
was
about
thinking
with
of.
the jellyfish.
Jellyfish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God,
I have
that's a
no
great
idea.
movie. She was in Source Code.
I I know who she is, but I can't
Right.
picture her.
She's in one of the Mission Impossible movies.
Yes.
I'm gonna say she's 48 because I can't think of her.
46.
I'll go 49 then.
47.
I was in the wheelhouse then.
Yeah.
I guess.
I have no idea who she
46.
is.
Yeah,
So.
we were all. Yeah. Tim, you're up.
I should have said I was going to bang her because then I would have guessed like younger than me.
Tom said Fear was the best. Oh yeah, she was in Fear.
Oh, Fear, that's right.
Reese Witherspoon was in Fear with
Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg.
Yep.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, the roller coaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. That was a good movie. You're right.
Jim
Tim.
Parsons.
Oh, Tim, you're up. Jim Parsons.
Jim Parsons? He's
Yep.
dead, isn't he?
No, The Big Bang Theory.
Oh,
This is Jim Neighbors.
Jim Neighbors. Yeah.
Which one's Jim Parsons?
The nerd.
The nerd.
Yeah.
The
Our
dorky.
whole
Wait,
universe
hold on.
was
He's
one.
the one with Blossom, right?
The dorky nerd.
They're together. in
Yeah,
the show?
yeah, he's-
I never
yeah,
watched it.
yeah.
But I saw
Jim
clips.
Parsons is 44.
Let's say 47 again.
I think he's younger. I'm gonna say 41.
50.
What?
Yeah, it doesn't look it, does it?
Say what?
Maybe
Yeah, I wanted to do the
maybe it's all
song.
the protein.
The whole universe was in a deep, dark state.
Renegade Ladies.
Yeah.
Great band.
Carrie Russell.
Ed, you're up. Ooh.
Gary Russell. Arr.
Was she in Americans?
Yeah,
what
she was
in.
in
Yeah.
Americans, and
She was in that commercial with their hair. What was that commercial way back in the day?
I don't remember. Yeah,
Right,
Was
bro.
it Clearasil or something she did?
Oh, no.
You got to look back. She was. It was. So I'm going to say she's 51.
I'm gonna say my age, but I'm gonna say 49. I think she's close to us.
I'm gonna say 47. Yes.
Damn it!
Yeah, there you go.
I was going to bang.
I knew she's
Finally.
around. Yeah, I knew she's around her age.
Yeah.
let's see. We got Robert Carradine from remember Revenge
I'm
of
up?
the Nerds.
I'm up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lewis.
Yes, Lewis.
Oh, Lewis. Right, he laughed like that.
Yeah, he banged her.
Yeah, he got
He's Darth Vader, right?
Yes,
he got Ted McGinley's pie.
That's right.
Ted McGinley. I'm gonna say Carradine is gonna be 57.
I'm gonna say 68.
Yeah, he was a dad in like I don't know if it's Hannah Montana or one of those types of shows that was on Disney. I don't know which one it was, but I'm gonna.
Why are you watching Hannah Montana?
No, I just remember that because I looked him up because I was like, why is whatever happened to him, you know? And I did watch Hannah Montana. That was my other sock I got.
Lefty and righty.
Miley Cyrus.
I'm gonna say 70.
69, boys.
This game's stupid.
So close.
Stupid game.
Allison Hannigan.
Oh my
Ooh,
God.
Flutes.
Who's that?
The redhead
The
from
redhead.
American Pie.
Flute in my.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Jason
not my
Segel-
favorite redhead.
Jason Siegel's wife and
I'm gonna
How I
say
Met Your
Pete
Mother.
Harbrick's not here.
Huh?
Not your favorite redhead. Pete Harbrick's not here.
Allison Hannigan is my favorite redhead.
Lucille
Who?
Ball was hot today.
Who's your favorite redhead?
Not being funny.
Hannigan.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
Yeah, she was,
She was
good.
very good looking.
yeah.
Lucille Ball.
Yeah.
Yes.
She was.
Just
She's
get
a-
past that voice.
She was a communist.
No, she wasn't.
Yeah, she was actually. Look it up.
Oh, good
I'm
for
gonna
her.
say
she was hilarious.
44.
She made me laugh.
I'm gonna say 49.
Damn it.
Wow, that's on fire. tonight.
Same
No
age as
kidding.
me. Again.
Oh.
These are all the hot ladies I grew up watching, you know?
Ed's up again. Or Ed's up now.
Jessica Chastain.
Oh, no,
Another
that's gotta
redhead,
be
right?
my
Another,
favorite
that's
redhead.
she's one of my
Yeah,
favorite
right.
redheads.
Yeah.
She's younger though.
That's
I think, isn't she?
she did a Tammy Wynette like miniseries on Showtime. It was really good.
George and Tammy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it good?
Yeah.
I heard it was good.
That's what that guy.
Was that George Jones supposed to be? Obviously?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And if you know that backstory, it's actually let me take it back. It's well done, but there's a lot of factual
embellishments.
They stretch it
Yes.
for the show.
Yeah.
That guy is he was the guy from Boardwalk Empire and everything.
The Shape of Water.
Yeah, Shape of Water.
Who's Steve
He
Buscemi?
went no, this guy went to New Trier High School actually.
Yeah.
And he is 49. I know that because I always wonder if I played baseball against him when I was younger if he played. I don't know if he played. But Jessica Chastain, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna say 44. I don't know.
Man, I'm going to say 46.
Damn you.
See, they're all right in our.
So
these girls are all right in our wheelhouse tonight, man. This is like
baseball game. Mexico's up 5-4. Bottom of the ninth. Japan's got 2 on. Nobody out.
Who's up? Hideki?
Hideki Yamamoto.
No, Otani hit a double.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
what do you got for
guys.
names left?
I got a couple.
Okay.
So there's another movie with Jessica Chastain called Molly's Game, and it's about Molly Bloom.
Saw it.
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
Yeah. Book's really good too.
Great movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's incredible.
Yeah.
I watched it on vacation.
It's
I downloaded it on a plane. I'm like, I'll check it. That's game.
Who's
Insane.
Yeah? Who's the actor? Actor X. He's in Scott Pilgrim Saves the World. It's the only movie I liked him in. He's in Superbad.
Yeah, he's a tall kid.
Not Jesse Eisenberg. It's something like that.
No, it's not Jesse.
No, it's not Jesse Eisenberg.
It's a guy like that though.
I'm thinking of another movie. He was in all games.
He's a
One was
Canadian.
Kevin
I know
Spacey.
that.
That was a good movie too.
Which one?
Kevin Spacey was the ringleader for a bunch of college kids.
Oh, the card counting movie?
Yeah, that was a good movie too.
Who's up?
We got Jessica Chastain.
Yep,
it's me because Ed went first on
Okay.
her.
Michael Cera.
Yeah,
Sarah, I was close. That's the guy from Juno.
Yeah, not my favorite actor.
It's on FS.
One of my favorite redheads though.
He was in what's the one with
Superbad.
Yeah, but the comedy they were the Funks and all that.
He was in
with
the
Jason Bateman.
the TV show. It was a great TV show till it went.
Geeks and Freaks.
No, Arrested Development.
Arrested Development.
Yeah,
that was a pretty good show.
He was in Juno too.
I said that.
Oh, did you?
He had those high socks on. I remember the
Yep.
socks.
And then Mickey turned.
Because you had a few dozen pairs, right?
Yeah, you remember we used to play basketball back in the day with those socks?
I hated those things. I pull those down all the
Japan
time.
just won.
Oh, okay.
Who did?
Japan come back and won.
Yep.
They're trying to double up. They won last one, didn't they?
Okay, me. I'm up.
JJ Watt.
Ooh, just retired.
He's our age.
No.
36.
37. No, he's younger than that. He's gonna be like 34.
I was gonna say 34.
34. 33.
Dang. Retired at 33.
We were talking about this gentleman
gonna have to get a
tonight.
job now.
Gino Oriema.
Oh, he's old. Who's up?
I think
It's you.
Me?
Or
No,
it's
no,
you.
yeah, I just went. Yeah.
Yeah, it's you then.
Gino's gonna be 75. Damn it.
77. I don't know. He looks really old.
He is. I know he's old.
69. That's a 2-pointer.
God damn it.
So you're tied with Scott 3,
Smarty Pants
Ed 3, and Tim's got 1. But the last question
is worth 6.
Is worth
Scott
6.
keeps hitting money balls over there. That's
right.
I can't hit anything else. I hit the money ball.
Jason Kidd.
That's Ed. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Tim went first on.
Yep.
54.
Who's it again?
Jason Kidd.
I'm gonna say he's 51.
What did you say, Ed?
54. I think I'm high though.
I don't think you're high. I don't think you're that high.
I had 2 gummies.
Drafted in 91.
I think he's under 50. He's got to be.
Yeah.
Drafted
You said
91.
51?
No, drafted in 91.
Drafted in 91.
Oh no,
He'd
he's
be
older.
He'd be older, yeah. Does that mean he was?
You were right in the ballpark.
Yeah.
there.
52.
50.
Damn it. That was my
Oh,
other guess.
We're right there though.
Polar Knights is on with us.
Who is?
Our buddy
Polar Knights. Hello, and I am not the guy from Finland.
No.
He wrote. I've been watching a movie about Alzheimer's and the day-to-day life.
That's called.
The name of the movie is Biden. Get an Oscar next year. If anybody remember the lead actor by then.
I was gonna go to say he's reading my mind over there.
Polar Knights. He's a guy that follows us. He's
from Norway.
Norway.
Nice.
That's on Twitch. Yep.
Nice.
Oh. Hey, is it Norway going in NATO or something, or was that
I gotta
Finland
send
again?
him a sweatshirt if he'll pay the shipping. I'm not paying that shipping. No offense, Polar Knights.
You ready?
Yep.
Kyrie Irving.
That's me, right?
Yep.
Oh, this is tough because he seems like he's been in the league for 50 years, but he's
Uncle Drew.
I'm gonna say he's 32.
31.
No, it's 33.
30.
Damn it! Son of a gun.
Peyton Manning.
Norway's been in NATO since 1948.
Yeah, so it's Finland they're trying to push
yeah.
into NATO. Okay. Sorry, we keep screwing that up.
Who guessed first? I did. So Tim.
Right.
Tim.
We screw up all the countries that have reindeer.
Yeah.
People that eat them.
How's the meat, by the way?
Oh, I love reindeer meat.
52.
What? Who is this?
Peyton Manning.
Oh, he's not our age. He's younger
Well,
than
just
us.
cut his neck and count the rings.
Yeah, what did he draft in 90?
I don't know.
What?
Oh, he's way after. He's got to be
Good old Rocky Top.
Right.
Rocky Top.
Bet you he loves T. Martin.
Tennessee.
He likes teabag.
Who's up now?
That's a rumor.
Okay.
He likes teabag.
He just said, what'd you say?
He got trolled for that. I didn't guess yet.
Oh,
No, it's Timmy.
Just Timmy. 51.
52.
52.
I'm gonna guess 49.
Okay, so Peyton Manning went to Tennessee. He won the Super Bowl in 2006 against the Bears, and that was probably 4 years in. So let's say he got drafted in 02. The Ryan Leaf trade. 01. So that's 01.
He went to college for 4 years.
Yeah, so 22.
Oh, he's younger than we thought.
22 plus 20. Let's say he's 46.
Yeah.
Nice. You're welcome.
Good job with the math.
Math.
That's
He's good with the maths.
I'm good.
We're British now.
You know why? Because I didn't use Common Core. You just use normal math.
Yeah,
way faster.
It was British. We're using the maths.
I was doing metrics. That's why I was. You know, I messed me up the whole night. I was doing metrics.
Metric years.
I've been guessing everybody older. 112.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I've been on the fucking Mayan calendar over here.
Because I'm thinking kilometers. That's why.
Yeah.
I'm like three. He's
He's
3 planets past the solstice.
I get it. I am a man. We remember the hot prime minister. Polar night.
Yeah, they are. The Finland one for sure is smoking hot.
Yeah.
Damar Hamlin.
Who?
Oh, Damar Hamlin.
Who's up? Me?
He's the real safety, right?
Yeah.
26.
I was going to say that. Good guess. I'm going to say 23.
Is he still in his first contract?
Yeah, he was just drafted.
25.
Yeah. Must went to college for 4 years, probably.
Yeah. That hit knocked 1 year off his life. That's why you got that.
See, he
one.
is 26.
Yeah, I knew it.
Who guessed that first? You did me,
Yeah.
so I'm up.
Tom Glavine.
Who?
Tom Glavine.
58.
Oh, Tom Glavine. No. 58?
I was way off. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I'm right on.
55.
Tim goes, I say 58. Tim goes, no, 55. I talk doing this something you probably want to say.
56.
Damn it.
Yeah, because he came up in 88.
Yeah.
So we were there.
I was counting back.
Yeah. Ed, or Tim.
Yes.
Oh, 6-pointer.
Ooh.
6-pointer.
From way
Could
down.
it be last or maybe not? Because I might not get a chance.
Danica Patrick.
Vroom, vroom.
Do you realize she was born in Beloit?
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Wisconsin girl, so.
Let's see.
She looks nothing like the Prime Minister of Finland.
Aaron's going to be 39.
Ooh.
And I think she's older. So I'm going to say 41.
Oh, the 6 point for the win?
The win. For the win.
For the win.
God, I got to give you
You're
that
like
one.
You're like a cat.
See,
He
you're
was just sneaky.
He's like,
Yeah. Hanging around
you're
there.
like Garfield.
Right. See, older women. You should try it out.
So out of,
Older. She's 41.
out of
she's older than-
26 birthdays, you guys figured out 14 of them.
Oh,
that's pretty
not
good.
bad.
That's pretty good, yeah.
It's a good
Pretty
run
good.
today.
Nice. What else? You got anything else, guys? I know Ed, you want to say something, I think?
Oh, I got some stuff.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
You want it?
Nah, we already touched on collusion. So,
Yeah, you really?
yeah.
You're looking for the
I
smoking
just
memo.
threw that out there,
You have
too.
any questions? You want any trivia or nothing? I thought you
No, I
did.
don't.
No.
Did you guys see Paulina Poroskova posted a bunch of sexy 58-year-old sepia tones of her body and
That was
everything?
Rick Ocasek's ex-wife or girlfriend?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
But she's
So-
older.
Yeah, she's showing off what a grandma with world-class genetics, unlimited funds, and access to the world's best non-invasive doctors can look
Unlimited
like at her
funds.
age. You know, some people weren't impressed for the same reasons I wasn't. You know, and they were kind of haggling and giving her shit on Twitter and everything.
Oh, I saw that a few weeks ago. That was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But many praised her for her ageless beauty, and they said, "You know what, girl? If you've got it, show it off." And you know what? Tommy Lee got the message, and he's been sending out dick pics after taking 2 Viagra. He's still got that.
Nice.
So I did find something if we need it. So
go ahead.
Oh, so it's probably more for Tim than anybody in this room. Dating slang for seniors. I was going to give you some words here, see if you guys can figure them out.
Oh, great.
Let's see.
Hide no.
Pop in the cork. No.
Orbiting. What do you think orbiting is?
For old people? It's just old people or anybody?
Would this be what? Yeah, I don't.
You know what it is, because they have Tinder and they have all these things on there. So they have these terms that maybe the older generation.
So
doesn't
if they were on like 23andMe or whatever, or Match.com, this was like terms they would be using.
23andMe, a genetics site?
Yeah, I was gonna say. Whoa, where are you from? South Carolina?
I gotta meet my sister and date her.
Yeah. Gotta make sure she's not my cousin.
That's a Southern dating site. Give us DNA to make sure you
It's
do
called 23andWee.
So we get a kid with 2 eyeballs, Yeah. Yeah. So that's kind of what it is. Say if they were like on old people Tinder.
Okay. Something like that. So
orbiting.
So orbiting.
I'm gonna guess like going for a ride in the car.
Going to watch submarine races?
Going for a ride in the car. Maybe like, I don't know.
Is this sexual?
No, not always.
Not always.
You got one, Tim?
The only thing I can really think of is someone that maybe like hovers around a profile but never shows interest in a person.
Ooh, it's pretty good.
It's pretty close.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's basically a way for someone to stalk someone else in a relatively harmless way without ever making that leap to breaking the ice for a date.
Gotcha.
So you're right there.
I think you're right on.
Yeah. So cuffing season.
Is that like docking?
That's cuffing season for sure.
How about I don't know. You guys got to guess cuffing season?
Is it like cuddling?
Going. Oh, okay. Go.
So it's right along that cuffing season, that time of the year when you find a partner to cozy up with and snuggle up with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've never had that happen.
I'm gonna go cuffing. Let's go.
Right. We'll have to ask Tony that the next time. See him.
Does he got a lady?
I cannot confirm or deny that.
Probably should talk about it on that show.
Right.
Talk about it later. Go ahead.
Yeah, let's talk about him behind his back, like gentlemen.
I don't want this ones of listeners hearing this.
Yeah.
So.
Right.
So you've heard of catfishing, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, they have what they call kitten fishing.
I've heard of this one. I'm going to step out of this one because I know the answer.
Okay.
Sounds creepy.
Fishing. So I guess you act like you're a kid.
No, kitten.
No, like you
said.
said.
Kitten's like not a full cat.
Okay. All right. No.
I'm gonna say it's something. How about you you act like you're a pet?
Oh, like a furry.
Yeah,
I should have guessed that.
Ed knows about those. So kitten fishing. I mean, you know what catfishing is? They create a whole fake.
Yeah, persona.
Kitten fishing is not creating an entirely fake persona, but rather embellishing certain aspects of your life
and appearance.
Right. It involves emphasizing one's strength and playing down to their weaknesses. An example they use is when someone uses an out-of-date photo.
Manti Teo.
Yeah. I use that photo on my...
I use that
one. These other ones I know.
Kevin Durant sent you a like.
Willie uses this one.
All right.
Oh, that's awesome.
We'll use that one.
I was at that game.
Yeah. So what?
Gaslighting. Everybody knows what that is.
Yeah.
Ghosting.
Yeah.
People know what ghosting is.
Man, when I text Willie, he didn't answer my text ever.
Yeah. Sounds like my dating life, pretty much.
What about benching?
When you delete someone's profile, don't look at it. Block them.
I was going to say it's something like ghosting.
So when they benching is taking the same idea and applying it to dating. If you are familiar with baseball, where a player can be benched and reserved in case one of the primary players get injured, then you already have a pretty good idea of
kind of like cushioning then.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Is that like docking?
No, cushioning is like having
It goes to docking with you. That's the only one I know, but I don't have a foreskin.
Breadcrumbing.
Is that like docking?
Is that going to be your answer for everything? That's awesome.
Breadcrumbing.
That's
when
like
when you let out little hints about you.
Yeah.
But not enough. It's playing the game.
Just enough to be desired.
Yeah,
so
leading them on,
breadcrumbing is when if you
that's why I locked in
both
Jenny,
want a
little
serious
breadcrumbs.
relationship, but one of you only leaves hints that this is desired. You know, when you want to be in something more.
I sent Amber a dick pic on our first date. Well, oh no, I'm not Brett Favre. Never mind. That was somebody else.
She was like, "You have a son? He's a baby? Are you changing your baby's diaper?
Are you a pedophile? You got pictures of a baby's penis.
Why are you shaving?
Oh,
but there's purple cracks.
I've seen Hangover. Is that Ken Jeong?
I've got one of those stitches in my side.
I love it.
I can't breathe.
I don't want to laugh at you because that doesn't happen. I got it there.
Tickle fight. Tickle fight.
You can do it. I can't stop.
Micro cheating.
Oh, so Polar Knights said a few things. Sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
This has been the worst day. I stuck on a ferry with a liberal for a few hours. Talking to a liberal is like trying to explain social media to a 70-year-old. And then the next thing he goes, ghosting is like not talking, not taking your wife's calls when you enjoy a cold beer and some barbecue on the patio.
Nice.
Patio. I like it. I like this guy.
Awesome.
He's up early for this.
Okay, go ahead.
Micro cheating.
Is that like? Never mind.
Is that like
Micro-
emotional cheating or
Micro-cheating.
micro cheating? Be like, I don't know.
I'm thinking of looking at other people's profiles or, social media.
Oh,
while you're-
you're dating someone and
Yeah.
you still leave your profile up and interact with other people.
Yeah.
So micro cheating is essentially anything that skirts the idea of cheating on your partner. A rule of thumb, you can think of micro cheating as anything that is
Dry
a
humping.
little more emotionally involved than something which doesn't mean anything to either you or your partner.
Yeah, we do that docking thing. It doesn't matter.
Isn't that talking? Is that bad teacher?
Yes.
We take the emotion out of docking. just as long as you just look straight in the eyes when you're doing it, you take the emotion out.
So they say, for example, giving your phone number to someone that you meet but may want to get to know better could be construed as a form of micro cheating.
Okay.
So-
That seems pretty much like cheating to me.
Yeah. How about holidaying?
Only date for family gatherings,
Or you take people only to holiday parties with you
right?
to be like your date.
Your company
It's like
Christmas party.
on vacations
Aren't
and
those
that
called?
stuff. Yeah.
Aren't those called escorts?
Or like
Yes.
a 4th of July picnic. Are your friends? Oh, that's my new
I
girlfriend.
used,
Yeah.
I used to have a girl who just took to like weddings with me, and just so I always had a backup plan if nothing worked out.
Yep, we just air her up.
Yeah. No, we used to go. We'd make make like a date about it. It'd be like, hey, I got an Ed +1. You want to go? But if something happens, I'm leaving you there, and you got to find your own way.
Jesus.
Oh, she left without me one time.
I was
Good.
I was
Yeah.
Willie's +1 time at Lucci's.
Yeah.
And he just left me.
Yeah, see, that's micro docking.
Micro docking.
Wasn't Glenn your +1 at Chewy's wedding?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was our +1.
Our +1. Yeah,
Yeah, you had a 1.5.
Yeah.
Chewy only gave you +half.
Yeah. We had to share a plate.
You get the green
You
beans.
should have seen him eating the spaghetti. They both had.
Lady the Tramp.
Oh,
Yes.
oh my god.
So yeah, holidaying is that you just get a date for the holidays.
Yeah. Can I tell you a story? It will remain nameless because everybody knows who this guy is.
Well, I'm going
But
to say it if I know it.
He
No, I'm
brought.
kidding, I won't say it.
So for Christmas dinner, he brought a lady of the evening because he didn't have a girlfriend. So he brought it to the family Christmas dinner. Like Skylar was with them.
Her name was Skylar.
It was something like that. Yeah. It was pretty bad.
What do you?
Did I talk to him yesterday?
No.
Does he
No.
Does he like fancy hots?
How's he going to afford a hooker?
I don't know. He might.
Weed.
He might have
Hookers
stolen
like weed.
He might,
Oh, yeah, he does. Yeah.
Yeah.
he might have stolen the change out of
Yeah.
your truck.
Not that I heard that from a friend though.
Your father-in-law?
No.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, my God.
I'm kidding. It's a joke.
Jeez, you guys.
Hey, guess someone said hi to us. And
Oh.
That's why I don't want to say the name.
It's
It could...
no secret word.
Good screaming, everybody. You're all really good at that.
Rick Beasley says.
Beasley.
Jeez.
Yes.
Miss you, man.
Hey, how's it
I
going?
wish you were here. We're docking.
And not
Micro docking. I'm micro docking.
Cleo wants to go to Vegas with you on holiday.
I would with
average
Rick. Rick's a
docking.
good looking guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he's a real good looking guy.
I could get his crumbs.
He's like out of our league. I don't know why he hangs out down here.
I know, me too.
Have you seen his hairline though?
Wow.
That's his fault. No offense, Rick.
Me and Willie are still jealous of that.
Right.
If Rick had my hair,
So Timmy.
Rick says he's in the pegging.
He could have been on that commercial.
You have
that
to say
Safe Light
you're
commercial.
into
If he had
pegging.
hair like you.
If Rick had hair like me,
Oh.
he'd be a model.
Oh yeah, he'd
Just my hair. Everything else about me is
he'd need a
garbage.
machete to keep all the ladies off of him. I gotta watch what I say on here.
Anywho, what else you got for us? Cool things.
Scrooging and Marleying.
I'm gonna guess.
I want to guess Marling is like doing the ganja with the date.
No, it's something to do with the Christmas Carol. Marley,
Yeah.
Bob Marley, and Scrooge.
It's a combined term.
Yes. So this is
banging a girl on Christmas after getting high.
Oh, good one.
Yeah.
so yeah. So Scrooging. Let's see. The world of dating. Scrooging is when you dump somebody right before the holidays,
Nice.
so you can get out of buying them a gift.
Happened to me. I already bought the gift.
It's kind of a harsh way to save a buck,
I
but
just
who are
gave
we
her
to
the
just
gift anyways.
Marleying?
It's already past that point.
Gotcha.
Which is tied to Scrooging by virtue of Bob Marley's character, really has nothing to do with A Christmas Carol. This is just when you get in touch with an old flame or ex-boyfriend during the holidays, so it's kind of like a holiday.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So Polar Knights just said, "Don't judge. I love the Kojak look."
Oh, Timmy.
Tim Beasley.
Yeah.
Nice.
I've got hats.
But don't. You'll call him. He'll ghost you and just go to the porch and drink beer and eat
Yeah, he's
barbecue
on the patio.
Yeah, he won't. Yeah.
He won't call you.
He won't call you back. Anything else,
Oh,
Billy?
she missed the layup.
I think there's this one called the Thirst Trap.
Thirst trap.
That's sexual for sure.
That's got to be like an effing hot profile pic.
It's like if Ed would post that.
Oh, there
Oh,
you
I
go.
was gonna say you pee in a girl's mouth.
By the way,
The thirst trap.
Wow.
Well, I'm just saying. She's like, you've
that
been out.
escalated quickly.
You've been out on the beach all day, but it's salt water, so you can't drink out of the ocean.
And a jellyfish bit in their mouth.
So you may have gotten bit by a
Yes,
jellyfish.
an urchin. She bit down on an urchin.
The Pickup Artist. Isn't that the movie with Ben Stiller? Is it The Pickup Artist?
I know that movie. I don't know if is that with him.
It's where no,
Because Monahan's in that movie.
yeah, that's where he marries the crazy girl.
Yeah, and he's on her honeymoon and he
Honeymoon.
meets the girl, and
Yes,
she's
she's a
her
lacrosse
soulmate.
coach at Tennessee or something like that.
Right. I think it is The Pickup Artist.
You might be right. Look it up. So the thirst trap is when someone posts something on any social media or dating service that is meant to catch your attention. A picture, a flirty message, something like that.
Swallowing a chocolate banana.
Deep throating a chocolate banana.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, if that doesn't catch your attention, dude, that would be a great profile pic. Because if a girl answers it, oh, you're golden. Golden shower.
I'm into dad bods.
Oh my God.
So that's it, guys. I thought that was kind of interesting. So
We still on the, we never finished, because Beasley's not here. We're going to do boat names. We got to wait for him to get back.
Yeah, next time we get a couple weeks, we'll do it. Maybe if Beasley coming in 2
Yeah.
weeks, we'll do boat names.
We're doing boat names.
Yep. Like I don't know if his boat name. He told everybody the boat name, right?
It's the Aquaholics.
Aquaholics.
I like it.
It's pretty good. I like it.
I said Aaron
is a good
Rodgers.
one.
Aaron Rodgers' boat, just as an example, would be like ayahuasca waves.
Yeah.
The Heartbreak Kid.
Heartbreak. Yeah, there it is.
Oh yeah,
that was good.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. So
Because what's his name of that crazy guy? He's the brother-in-law. He was in East Down.
Oh,
Kenny Powers?
Kenny, yeah.
Yeah, he's
or
in-
whatever his name is in
yeah.
real life.
Yeah.
What's his name?
He was
in
in
real life?
that.
Kenny Powers. I just forget his name.
He's the best.
Oh,
in Tropic
the girl
Thunder.
from Billions is in there too. Madeline Ackerman.
Which one is she?
She's the blonde.
The
Oh
blonde,
yeah,
yeah.
she's in all she was in a couple of Adam Sandler movies.
Yeah, Danny McBride.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Danny
Danny
McBride,
That's great.
Right.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah, it's my picture on the thing.
it's your picture for Pete's sake.
Right. Eva Longoria's in that
picking
movie too.
Oh really?
Yeah, she.
That's a fine cast.
She's our age too.
Yes. She is.
Who, Eva?
Yeah, I think she's 49.
So Tim, you got anything
50,
else?
somewhere right around there.
I
I think we
the
can
only
wrap.
thing I had is like just the whole collusion thing because I think the NFL on the whole colludes. So
As long as you don't have that smoking memo,
I know.
you know.
hey man, it's called the NFL meetings where all the owners who compete against each other meet and say, I'm not giving out any guaranteed contracts this year.
Which that was a mistake anyway. I mean, I've always said the NFL should be guaranteed anyway, but it would bring down the price of contracts.
Right.
That's what's going to happen.
Right, because
Players
we
don't want
discussed
a
it
chance
2 weeks
that.
ago because these owners don't have liquid cash to have $200 million sitting in the bank.
Yep, but no player is ever going to get to the end of one of these contracts.
Right.
They're going to always be re-upped or changed or redone. I mean,
Right.
Mahomes might get the end of his. It's 10 years, and in 2 years, it's going to be friendly. It's going to be a friendly deal.
Right.
So he may, but certain players aren't getting the end of their contracts ever.
Yeah.
I mean, like the 1 year for $8 million, that guy's getting to the end.
Yeah.
3 years for 22, guy's getting to the end probably.
Right.
Something crazy happens, but these giant contracts, they're never
Mahomes
getting
ain't
to the
going to
end.
make it to the end of his. He's gonna
Yeah,
get,
Larry
he's gonna
Tunsil,
get
3 years,
mo-
$75 million.
3 more Super Bowls in a row after OBJ goes there, and
God, that'd be awesome.
And DeAndre Hopkins.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think Hopkins is damaged goods personally, but although he had a good year when he came back
Oh,
last year.
he's still got great
I think if
hands.
it's
and-
I think it's a full off season, not being suspended. I mean, gets play from game one. I mean, he had the full off season, but gets to play from game one.
Right.
he
Used 6
gets
games is a big
he
deal.
gets
catches everything.
separation. And
Yeah.
he catches
He
everything.
high points a ball very well.
I don't think he's going to be running down the sidelines deep anymore.
but he'll make you work.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
gonna beat you up on short
He's that
passes.
security blanket. You
Right.
throw on that 3rd and 10. You need a first down. You
He
throw it up to him
catches
at the-
everything.
Yeah, he does. That's a good call.
I know what I was going to say too. Tom Izzo, like we were talking about these like career coaches, like Boeheim retiring after 800 years at Syracuse. Izzo's going to be the next guy. How long has he been at Michigan State? 30 years.
Yeah, I think he's working on that right now. Yeah.
So, he's probably going to be that last of the breed of coaches that have stayed. Had overtures to the NBA and other schools and haven't left.
So would you say he's like the face of college basketball right now, Izzo? Or are there other guys, like as far as a coach would go? Or
I don't know. I don't.
I kind of like Patino as the face. I kind of like his
Calipari.
Patino.
Patino. Yeah. He's.
I think Calipari's kind of lost his luster. He's the rumored to be going to Texas, so Texas wants Calipari.
Yeah.
So I would say take him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess you could put him up there.
I don't think you know what to do with guys if you had them longer than 2 years.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, look how much better they get after
Let's get a
they're
double.
there.
Julius Randle, wasn't he a Kentucky guy?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see how many he ended up with. I know he had 50 at going in the 4th or mid 4th. So
I'll take a look.
they're gonna. Well, it's right here. You can watch it live. Who they playing? Minnesota.
Oh, Minnesota.
Damn, he's.
Well, put Rudy Gobert on him.
It's crazy how players become like very good at this game when they get the right place, because he was okay in LA. He was okay, and then he got here and became a scoring machine.
Julius Randle.
Yeah. Became a scoring machine. He got a jumper. He does everything now. It's crazy.
Yeah, I had him for a couple years in fantasy, and he was average.
Okay, 20 points, 18 points. Now he's got 25.
Oh, he's like
28
18 points, like maybe 6-7 rebounds.
Yeah. Now he's gonna get you 25 to 30 fantasy points a night.
Yeah.
Wow, 26 and a quarter.
26 and a quarter. Man.
Yeah.
The Timber Pulps.
Jeez.
Wow, he's just.
He looks like Luca.
He does not.
Look at how he
Don't
looks fat.
insult Luca.
He looks
Who?
fit, just like Luca.
Who is fat?
No, fit. Right? You said fit or fat?
Fit.
Fit.
Oh, fit.
Luca's fit.
Well, that's that good defense, Julius, though.
No.
That was poor.
He had 57
Wow.
and lost.
Oh, my. No, he did. They lost?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Rick Pitino agrees to a 6-year deal at St. John's.
6 years.
I'm here for these kids.
How old is he? Like 70?
Shit. Bet he's in his 70s.
69. If that's 69, I win.
Okay.
That's the rule. Because I just said it. Anything, Tim? Tim. Ed.
Yeah, I got some stuff.
Go ahead.
I was watching BET this weekend. You know, it's weird, but you know, I was, and it was Black Mystery Science Theater 3000. Pretty crazy. I didn't understand what's going on because it's just like 40 people screaming at the screen. You know, so. But anyways, even Strangers, all the commercials had all white people on them, and even the Soul Glow commercial. So yeah, they had a big fat white guy in a Houston Oilers jersey. I was like, that marketing's amazing. I bought 2 bottles of Soul Glow.
It wasn't a Little Dicky, was it?
So I don't know. You guys can all watch my Soul Glow.
Rick Pitino is 70 years old.
Ooh,
good try.
Close. 1 year
I
up.
got 71st. I chose 69.
Yeah.
So I don't win because I changed 69. That's a shame. Anything else?
Got all kinds of stuff on here.
Trying to think.
Ed had a lot of time in the shitter.
Oh, I had one about a Finnish figure skater, but he's in Norway, so I'm not going to bring it up. What else we got here? That's pretty good.
So
I haven't had a lot of time on the shitter, and I caught up a lot of stuff last week, you know.
So that's closing thoughts. Well, Ed, you start closing thoughts.
Well, I might as well see what I got here.
Yeah, there you go.
I remember when TV cops were tough. Like that time Cagney's partner Lacey had an abortion. You remember that?
Oh, yeah.
They made like a big deal out of it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I don't I just thought of it when I was sitting there the other day. Those cops were tough. Vic Mackey, suck it. You didn't have an abortion.
Christ. Tim, go ahead.
Wondering if the LIV Golf Tour will survive with the ratings being a 0.14.
It went up.
Where do you watch it though?
CW.
It was 0.07 last week, so it's doubled.
Right.
Yeah, I don't even understand it because it's not on like big TV, is it?
Oh, it was down from a 0.2 from the opening season event.
Huh.
So,
Look at the Bulls taking the 76ers to the. Ooh, they're gonna get the win here.
I don't know.
Timmy, money splash. Oh, now they lost. Got to overtime
For
and
sure.
lost. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Pat Bev might lock down on Harden.
They had 9 in a row going in this game. Philly. So
nice move.
And one.
Yep.
People in Norway are like, oh, I wish I was watching that game right now. These guys are really excited about it.
What? Defense,
click, click. Defense, click, click.
Is this at the end of the game here?
Yeah, this will be it.
They got to make that shot.
The Bulls won in double overtime.
Embiid with 37. No kidding.
Fouled out, too.
Yeah.
Tim, closing thoughts? You give yours?
LIV.
LIV,
Yeah.
So
Oh, we didn't do Shake a Day.
Oh, yeah. Let's do Shake a Day real quick. I'll pay because
I don't think I have any singles on me.
Here, Will. I'll get you guys. I got this week. Here's $4. Let's do it. Here we go.
We better shake this up.
Go ahead. Yeah, Willie, go ahead.
I've got. I watched. Did anybody watch Lucky Hank?
I heard about it. I didn't watch it though.
So I watched it today. You know, it looks like it's pretty good. It looks promising, but it's got Bob Odenkirk in it, so you know it's got to be good.
Right.
And so he's like a English professor at a university, and he's like sick of his life. So, and says anything he wants to say. But so far so good. I would recommend it. I mean, it's early. They're still developing characters, so you don't know.
What's it on again?
AMC.
Oh, almost got a cock dice there.
So it's pretty good.
What's the rules? Do I get a straight? Do I win anything?
No.
High five from Ed.
Just a Yahtzee.
Handy J. So you have to bring that horse racing game. We'll have to play that.
Jace, you gonna do Shake a Day? Did you put your $1 in?
Nope. Go get $1.
You got a job now. You can pay for it.
Yeah. He brought cookies, but he didn't bring $1.
Now we know where the dollar went. Very good, by the way. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for the cookie. I'm gonna keep the box. It's just nice. So next week,
let's go. Come on.
No show next week.
In 2 weeks, come with some boat names because Rick got a new boat. So we're gonna name our own boats, and maybe if like some celebrities
The
had a
SS
boat.
Minnow.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I can't wait till he has his Gilligan party.
It'd be the SS Titanic Minnow.
Oh, the Benchwarmers should do a show at sea.
Oh.
That would be awesome.
I already want to puke.
First one that pukes gets her head shaved. Oh wait, that's Fond du Lac. Sorry.
That's Fond du Lac,
All right.
yes.
Nothing.
No winners this week.
Nobody won, and we got like $80 in here now.
Yep. You got to close the
All singles.
I just give
Oh,
mine
Lucky
about
Larry?
lucky Hank.
Do top 10 movies.
Yeah, let's do those. In 2 weeks, we'll do
2 weeks.
your favorite must-see movies. Let's do 5.
Five movies that everybody has to see.
5, yeah.
Right.
We could do a
Or
snake,
snake draft.
Make it a snake
And
draft.
don't say
No,
Mulholland Falls or what's that other
maybe
one you always do?
Bring 10 because if we double up, then you
Yeah.
have a couple extra. Just
Right.
we'll do up to 10. You can
I'll do 27.
So what are
That's it.
these movies are something that like younger people that probably hadn't seen should see? Or any of us probably haven't seen.
I would say, I guess you would say if it's one of your favorite all time, yeah, you want younger people. So maybe your must-see movies or your movies you think people have to see.
Have to see.
Yeah. Yep. Must
That
see.
I'm gonna try and go like movies that nobody, that we probably haven't, all of us haven't seen.
No subtitles.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You can't watch them.
I can't read.
So if anybody for sure,
Yeah, but a lot of those are overdubbed now.
make sure it knows Japan, the USA will play for the World Cup.
Oh, we need that one with
World
Hitler with
Baseball
Aaron
Classic
Rodgers now. They haven't done one of those in a while. Remember those?
No.
You don't remember from Downfall? Remember those ones? Aaron Rodgers, he was Brett Favre was better than Aaron Rodgers. Remember Hitler in the movie where he's going on the rant?
No. What movie?
You got to look. It's the old Downfall movie. It's a German movie.
Okay.
So it's about Hitler's last days in the bunker.
Yeah.
But he's like talking to all his generals and he's screaming, and then the subtitles are overdone. I don't give a shit. Brett Favre is way better than Aaron Rodgers. This is from years ago. They did it.
Oh, really?
There should be a new one now.
I gotta look down.
We'll look it up in a second.
Oh, the good question is if Rodgers gets traded to the Jets, will he be able to wear number 12?
Right now,
Namath already
no.
said yes.
Really?
Joe
Joe
said
Namath
yes.
said he'd give it
Yep.
Oh, Namath did finally.
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
Year, you know, or
Hey,
2
real
years.
quick here,
Thank
friend
you.
of the show, Jordan Pizzo. I think that's how you say it. Adam's girlfriend.
Must be a great friend if we don't know her last name.
I don't know. I always just call her Jordan.
Just say Jordan.
I'm always surprised to see her at Creaster every year. I've been
Does
telling-
Adam know you see her, Creaster? Oh, wait, you're something different. Okay.
Isn't she the one that was throwing a Bible at him?
No.
That was a different guy. Remember that story?
Oh yeah, the guy in the
Chasing
alley.
him.
Yeah, so it's her birthday today. So
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. I'd ask her age, but you're not supposed to ask
I'm
women
going
her
to
age.
say 27.
I'm going to say
32.
Whoa.
What?
Jesus
Never
Christ.
say over 29, Tim.
Tim.
Come on.
It's a lady.
I don't know her.
That's like
You're never going to know her now. She's going to.
She's married. It doesn't matter.
she's not married.
They're
No,
not
she's not.
married.
Oh, listen to Willie.
Oh.
She ain't married.
She's way out of
Micro
Adam's
cheating.
class.
Micro cheating.
Michael cheating.
Michael cheating. Well, we can dock later.
Oh, did you guys see who was at the Mavericks game today?
Probably Kyrie.
John Morant.
Oh.
Well, with his team.
Yeah, isn't he on the Memphis Tigers?
Did he get to play, though?
He didn't
he
play.
had to sit there.
He won't play till Wednesday.
Oh, well, because he priced out.
But I'm sorry. They're hoping he'll play Wednesday.
What does Adam think about all the hockey stuff? You talk to him? Willie?
I just watched the fight that almost started on here between
Yeah.
Louisville and Texas.
I like it.
Oh yeah,
Pulling
go.
braids and ponytails?
Looked like it was coming down to that.
Oh, I'd pay money for that.
Now we didn't really talk too much about it. He just Red Wings obviously got more work to do, but
Yeah, they're getting there, though.
yeah,
They got, I think they're going to have a good draft. Did the draft just happen?
no,
It's coming up, right?
It's coming up, yeah. So
I think they've got, they've had a couple good drafts recently, though. I just read a whole thing about it, but yeah, okay, go on.
no, I'm
I think
done.
we're good to go.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're good. We're
I'm good.
Guys, thanks a lot. Thanks to we're going to be off for a week.
Yep.
All right.
You'll see us back here on April. No,
3rd.
Yeah.
is it 3rd? Oh,
Yeah.
on championship night. So
Right.
tune into us, watch the game, and listen to us jabber
Yeah.
about stuff.
Opening
and let's
day
hope
already
that-
happened.
And then by the time we're done, you can listen to One Shiny Moment and have your night will be complete.
Right. And let's hope that Scott can make it through with his calf for
Yeah,
bowling.
I got 2 weeks of bowling between now and then.
Good luck.
Hope for the best.
All right.
Fingers crossed. Can't win nationals on one leg.
Well,
You could.
you can nationals with one hand.
Good point.
He's not.
Good point.
Yeah, baby.
Anywho, once again, we're the Basement Benchwarmers podcast. I want to thank Ed, Tim, and Willie. Also,
I'm never coming back.
Ted Lasso for stopping by.
Yes, Ted.
And Jace. And we'll see you in 2 weeks. Have a good couple weeks. Take care.
I hate goodbyes. Sorry, folks. Park's closed.
What happened? I blacked out.
Because we did something today that no one thought we could do, including us. So we're going out, we're celebrating, and we're gonna rub it in this city's face!
I swear I've seen a lot of stuff in my life, but that was awesome. Bye, Felicia.
Kids, there's Big Ben and there's Parliament.
Let's give him more buys and highs.
Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end.